Yo, what up? What up? What's going on with y'all, man? We got a great one for y'all today. Alrighty, here we go. Alrighty, South Pack in the fall. No, not a South Pack. No, 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 no. It's gonna be golf, golf in the center. I mean, golf in December. Yeah, hey man, hey, no, 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 no. This one no chick, man. I mean, no dude. This was a chick, bro. These were a gang of buffarillos, as Obsidian would say. What's going on with y'all, man? Appreciate y'all for coming in the building, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button on your way in. We gonna get into it as I always do about these light skinned um, uh, gifts to God's green earth. All right, and again, man, I will start this one out by telling you, Fantastic was right. All right. Shout out to O'Shea because I found out about this shit through O'Shea. I didn't follow old girl. I didn't know who she was. I seen her, but I didn't know like this bitch got her IG hidden. So if you just type in her name, it's like a billion troll accounts. But unless you type it in just the exact same way that it is, you'll never find her. So for all you guys that don't know, this is Brenda Spencer. Brenda with an I. Okay. If you try to Google the bitch, they're gonna tell you about some crazy ass serial killer white bitch from like the 70s or the 80s or some shit. I don't know. So me finding this shit out, man. Yeah, I know. Oh, it's the second time. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, you saying it's the second time. The last time, I don't know who whooped the ass. Yes, we have to. Thank you, Azriel the Daywalker again. All right, that is it. The light skinnedness must be protected at all costs because they're. I'm telling you, man, it's not enough of them, and these big ugly broad back holes are offended. All right, pretty privilege is not really privilege, man. That shit, I'm telling you, bro. I've seen it. I've seen the light skinned girl have to motherfucking shut her ass up and not say nothing. I seen the light skinned girl try to be like, nigga, stop complimenting me. Them fat bitches over there at at a table. I see the steam coming off their heads. You know, they starting to sweat that bacon grease and you know, they knees the wrinkles in their knees are straightening out. These bitches is about to pounce. All right, I'm not trying to get my ass whooped, nigga, because you think I'm cute. Be quiet. Thank you. All right, cool. Go on about your bay. Go on, nigga. Shut up. Go on. Get on away from now here now. Go on about your business. Where you at? Would I have jumped in to help her? If it was just females, yeah, man, I would have. Because 4-on-1, come on, or 3-on-1, like big bitches, big broad bitches. Yeah, man, I would have been a good Samaritan because I saved the bitch life. So that's definitely some pity pussy at the very least. When this bitch heal up and everything, I'd be like, hey, you remember the BABG that came in there and rescued you from the jaws of fucking death? Bertha. What's another big bitch name? Give me some big bitch names. Bertha, Helga. you know the bitches that be named after their daddy, so they just put like a or on it. Roberta, Josephina. All the big bitch names. The bitch, this bitch daddy ain't did shit but change motherfucking transmissions and bale hay all his life and shit. Know what I mean? This nigga tie a motherfucking chain to a tree for a motherfucking cherry picker and shit. You know what I mean? Them type Greta, Olga. Yeah, man. Yeah, them big ass bitches, right? So yeah, man, I definitely would have hit them bitches with the motherfucking rock bottom and shit, man. You know what I mean? Because it's fair game. Look, man, listen, man. If a bitch is over like 250, bro, hey, no holds barred, no holding back. You can't. I'm telling you, bro. If you think you finna play around with a bitch that's 250 plus pounds, bro, you gonna fuck around and get yourself hurt. And y'all, the Little Fella Federation, shout out to the Little Fella Federation. I know that's a lot of reason why y'all niggas don't fuck with these big bitches, bro, because y'all know at any point in time the tables could turn, and let's not go. Hey, that's why deadlifting is essential, nigga. Nigga, you need to be maxing out on them deadlifts, nigga. So just in case, you know what I mean? Hey, bro, if a bitch ain't over 400 pounds, bro, I ain't worried about you, all right? And a 400-pound bitch, like I told y'all, what I said last time, y'all hit that bitch with a juke move. Hit a bitch with a juke move. Timber. You ain't gotta worry about much. You beat a bitch that big, you just beat her with quickness and swiftness. I ain't gotta worry about squaring up with no bitch that's over like 250 pounds, man. But the bitch ain't got no win, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So unfortunately, Miss Brenda Spencer, and I'm gonna go through the the catalog for you fellas and let you see this poor soul. And she made fun of it. You know, she made light of it, which this is one of the funniest fucking Martin episodes ever, bro. The Tommy Hearns episode was hilarious, nigga. If you guys haven't seen that episode of Martin, you definitely need to go watch it. But just look at it, man. Look at this. Even though I'm gonna try to find one without makeup. I think that that's a filter. Let me find one without makeup on. Clearly, bro, she's just a pretty bitch, right? All right, she's a pretty ass bitch. Like, bro, come on. Who wouldn't want to? You know what I'm saying? Who wouldn't want to? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know, and a big part of it too might be the whole mix thing or whatever in the fuck. So there's that. So of course, man. Listen. Her IG is Brenda A. Spencer with an I. Wise Will TCP. Brenda BRINDA A. Spencer. That's her IG. You're welcome, nigga. So because of the jealousy, and again, the triple I syndrome, big, dark skinned, unattractive bitches that claim that she had fucked with some dude that she say she didn't even know, she wasn't claiming. You know, some dude she's just entertaining. And the excuses that these ugly bitches look for to come at a big a fine bitch or a bitch they're deemed more attractive. Okay? Especially black women. Black women are intimidated by attractive women, whether they be black, but even more so if they are non-black. And the arch nemesis and enemy of black women are mixed chicks. You hear me? Mixed chicks. Shout out to Ramil in the building. You want to get a black bitch mad, bro? Compliment a mixed bitch. Bring up a mixed bitch. Show her a fine mixed bitch. Oh, so what you trying to say? Oh, you like them half-breed bitches, huh? Oh, you don't want no real black woman, bitch. She. Hey, I'm gonna put some more black in her. I'll make 100%. I'm about to fill her up. I'm about to fill this bitch up with blackness, bitch. Hey, the first chance I get, how about that? She gonna be. I promise she gonna be 99.9999%. All right. You know what I'm saying? The whole dick. But again, because of the triple I syndrome, intrinsic inferiority and insecurity complex, okay, this is what happens. And remember, we told y'all, man. Remember? Oh, these light-skinned women be lying. Ain't nobody checking for them. Don't nobody care. Ain't nobody trying to beat them up and all this other. Like, bruh, they beat this girl to a motherfucking pulp, bruh. They wanted to kill this bitch for being pretty. That's what the whole thing was about. All they needed was an excuse. Bruh, I've seen it. This is why light-skinned girls can't celebrate themselves. Light-skinned girls bet not get around a group of motherfucking black females talking about how fine she is and this. Remember the whole Danny Lay thing? Y'all remember this? This is why I always make, whenever this shit comes up, bro, I'm going to point it out because, again, I am have a PhD in light skinology, okay, with a master's in the BBW. And, just telling you, I know this shit, bro. I do. If it ain't nothing I know in this world, it's that light-skinned bitch, bro. It's like I have the vibration for them, It's a magnetism. Oh, we got one in the building. Wait. Oh, shit. Cocoa Honey and the Bees. Oh, Cocoa Honey and the Bees. Cocoa honey and Bees. Are you? I can't really tell. Are you light skinned, sister? You look like might be kind of brown skinned, but are you of the light skinned variety? Cocoa Honey and the Bees. Pretty privilege is a motherfucker. Shout out, Jessica X in the building. I can't call Jessica X pretty because Jessica X is, she a pure part of the team. I can't give her no compliments because niggas will swear I'm fucking. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, Coco, please hit that link when I drop the link, sis. We need to hear. This is a safe space. Okay, you will be under the guardianship and protection of the BABG. That's big ass black guy. If you didn't know, you know what I'm saying, with the THC that's tall, handsome, and chocolate. So by all means, sis, when I drop this link, please come up and tell us some of your tales and your strife and your struggle. As looking at this picture, you know what I'm saying, quite attractive light skinned chick growing up in black neighborhoods. Just saying. Because again, dark-skinned women, ugly ass dark-skinned women. Yes, ugly ass dark-skinned women. If you are a dark-skinned woman that's attractive, this need not apply to you. So don't get offended. Okay? But for these ugly ass hoes built like motherfucking Willie B from back in the Atlanta Zoo days. Who know about Willie B? Who knows something about that Willie B? Shout out to my man, Adriana Daywalker, man. My last ex looked like Zendaya with green eyes. I don't think I could go back to the Christies of the world. When you know the better, you do better. Exactly, man. Exactly. Ugly ass. Oh, ugly ass. Oh, yeah, exactly. And that's why it kills me, man. That's why it's like I laugh at ugly females that try to give like an opinion on looks. It's like, look here, Otis Isha. Tisha, nobody came to see you, bitch. Shut your ugly ass up and sit your ugly ass down. Go give somebody a tune-up or some shit or some sparring lessons, bitch. Somebody's a fight somewhere. Ain't you late, bitch? Don't you got a fight to go to? Huh? Don't you got a motherfucking wild bear to fucking wrestle, bitch? Your ugly ass, your wide back, big chin having ass, bitch. What the fuck you got going on over here? But again, man, millennial niggas, we gonna have to hold this L because we let these ugly hoes get out of control, bro. We have let the ugly bitch get out of hand, not only to the point of where she's publicly attacking these light-skinned beauty and these beautiful goddesses, just made for the flooding out, the best of raw dogging. Nigga, I don't care what y'all say, bro. Bitch get so bad. Some of these light-skinned bad bitches, bro. Y'all niggas gonna roll the dice. At the very least, hey, bitch, we got a Plan B buffet, bitch. Bitch, we finna have a Plan B buffet, bitch. Long as that motherfucking STD motherfucking record is good, bitch. Hey. They go ahead and stop by that Walgreens. What for? Don't worry about it. What? You didn't buy any condoms? No, we don't need condoms. No, I'm clean. You're clean. And here we go. Holla. Bitch, I'm finna enjoy. I'm finna enjoy this. All right. You hear me? And we'll take one before and after, bitch. Pop one now and we'll pop one in the morning. Cause I'm finna motherfucking, hey, what they say? Flip the block. Nigga, I'm shooting this bitch up at least 2-3 times. Minimum 2. We shooting for 4 and 5. All right. Hey, you got all these Gatorades. Why you dehydrate? No, yeah, bitch, I gotta make sure the juices is flowing, bitch. I don't need to run out no and a Red Bull too. I'm shooting this club all the way up, bitch. All right. Listen, man, I know a lot of reasons motherfuckers don't like me is because, bro, I say the quiet shit loud. All right. Light skinned bitches are better. Sorry. I didn't make it that way. But if I told you to name 5 badass light skinned bitches, you would have it done in less than 30 seconds. I say the same for, let's just say, non-light skins. Even in the day of IG, okay? And again, it's preference, man. Shout out to all the chocolate sisters, man. Shout out to the chocolate. There's some fine ass chocolate ladies out here, man. By all means, that's just not my preference. If you fine, you fine, regardless of skin tone. But you know, we all have things like just like some chicks like tall dudes, some chicks like buff dudes, some chicks like fat dudes. You know, some chicks like bald dudes, some chicks like dude with dreads. You know, hey, it's each his own or each her own. You know, each their own, I guess. But it's a problem whenever we say, hey, man, this is what I like. I want me a motherfucking bitch that's motherfucking red, nigga. That bitch got to put sunscreen on. She got some big titties. She got that fat ass, nigga. You know what I'm saying? She got them juicy lips. She got to have that pretty face. And she, you know what I'm saying? She don't mind that motherfucking protein shake, nigga. That's a requirement for me. She got to. All right? That's why I ain't never worried about it, bro. Any bitch I ever... Bro, any bitch I done ever, bro. Ever. Let's just say I done turn her her oral cavities into a daycare. Let's just say this. If you feel what I'm saying. That's how I get down. I got to have that, man. That's why I don't ever be in this submission argument, bitch. That's the ultimate submission, bitch. That you have digested my essence. What you talking about, bitch? That's why I think I eat all these pineapples for you. Welcome. I gotta drink more water though. It is a little, a little thick. Sorry. But again, man, contrary to popular belief, pretty is not always a privilege. And Brenda Spencer, I gotta show this so you guys can see it. This is the evidence, people. Brenda Spencer is the proof. Brenda Spencer is the proof. The chick that went from this. You see them handlebars, boy? Boy, you see them handlebars, boy? Man. To this. All because of some ugly ass, jealous ass, big back, motherfucking mustache having ass bitches, bro. Yeah, Zendaya, I don't like Zendaya's too skinny. I don't like Zendaya. Zendaya's way too skinny for me. She got a pretty face, but A0, yeah. And again, this is what I'm saying. This bitch, look, bro. You know how pretty a bitch gotta be to have half her face beat the fuck off? You still like that? I can see it. You know how pretty a bitch gotta be, bro. This bitch got this bitch looking like this bitch looking, bro. Half this bitch is literally two-faced. And the half of her face that ain't fucked up. You like, damn, bitch, you age. Can I get you a do you need an ice pack, Shawty? Let me get you an ice pack, girl. Come on, sit down here. Let me give you some Tylenol. Bitch, you what you need? Niggas be talking about tricking and shipping and shit. You offer the bitch all kinds of pain relievers and muscle relaxers and shit. Bitch, you need a cut man, bitch. Let me hire. I'm gonna get you a cut man. Yeah, bro. She got beat up by, she said, I think it was 3 bitches, bro. 3 big bitches that attacked her allegedly over a nigga. It wasn't about no nigga, man. It was about the fact that this bitch was bad. But y'all understand how many of these ugly hoes walk around here mad, bro? And I know you seen it, bro. If you ever been out with it, I ain't, bro. I'm not an 8, 9 a dime guy. I'm not saying I got 8, 9 a dime, but let's say you got a high 7, right? Bro, have you ever been the guy to walk in the motherfucking spot, the restaurant, the club, the whatever, what have you, and everybody eye is on the bitch you with, and you see the bitches turn their head and get mad and frown up and who this bitch thinks she is and she ain't all that and all that sort of shit, and all you doing is smiling about your way. That's, bro, true. How bad a bitch gotta be, bro? You done beat 2 points off this bitch and she's still an 8. Come on now. You failed, big bitches. Big, ugly, burly bitches. You failed. You failed, bitch. You failed. You ain't never hit that bitch. You're black. You're ugly. Don't nobody want you. That's how a lot of these chicks walk through their life, man, playing that motherfucking Color Purple scene just in their own head because they know. And again, man, bruh, I know. Listen, I feel extreme sympathy for unattractive females. I do. I really do. Because the hardest thing, the best gift that a woman is going to have is being attractive. Highly attractive women do have it a whole lot easier in life. Motherfuckers give them shit for free. They get in places and spots they don't have to work in, just off the strength of what? Dick magnetism. Their ability to draw a nigga's dick. And niggas think by, helping them out and giving them things, even though, like I said, especially by the time they're at her age and they're early 20s, hell, even mid-teens, depending, they've literally fucking learned how to play the game and mastered it, and they've been offered everything to the point where they know how to turn shit down. They know who to play, who not who to play, how to time shit out, how to shuffle niggas, how to motherfucking stack shit, plug and play, all this shit when it comes to what? Manipulating men off of their attractiveness. See, look at Coco Honey. Coco Honey, please hit this motherfucking link when I drop this link. I need you to come up here. See, look at her. Look at her. You better not be no motherfucking troll. Jay Russ, they don't, especially the women. Nobody talks about colorism when it comes to light-skinned females. Light-skinned females are like the worst, especially the mulattoes. And another thing, bro, hold on. Speaking of mulattoes, bro, mulatto bad as fuck too, bro. That motherfucking rapper chick mulatto nigga. Oh my god, that bitch so fine. I did a thing on her the last time. And it truly is that weird thing of I know they say exoticals. exotical. Bitches be signing half fucking Arab. You know what I mean? Lady getting ready to motherfucking hog up a loot. Exoticals. They're exoticals. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what team she is. She fine. Shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what team she is. She had to choose. I know who she gonna choose. I tell you that. How about that? Fish chick. Fish chick. If it really came down to it, fish chick. Hey, but I ain't gonna get started today. This is some good shit. I ain't no stupid nigga. I ain't no hoe ass nigga. I don't give a fuck who she watch or who she don't watch. She over here right now. Thank you, Watch Gamer. Team fine as fuck, nigga. I don't give a fuck about whatever. I mean, if she's sucking his dick, that's her business. NJ Profit. Yeah, she is a basic light-skinned Instagrammy. I can agree with that. But again, that within today's climate, that's capital. That's power. That's influence. Being an attractive woman, bro, in the days of taking pictures and likes are equal fucking, bro. Do y'all understand these bitches is getting like paid? I know the shit wasn't a big deal at first, but what's that shit called? What's that cheap ass motherfucking clothing brand these bitches be wearing? What's the cheap shit that they get all that shit from Wish and they just put a motherfucking name on it and these bitches become they're a brand ambassador. What's the name of it? What's the name of the Fashion Nova? Appreciate it. Yeah, Fashion Nova. Shout out to Jessica X. There she go. There's our other exotical. Yeah, clockwork. Like niggas don't know that this shit don't come from motherfucking some sweatshop in motherfucking in China where they done cut off somebody's foot and hand and shit and scalp them for their hair. But yeah, even Jessica X, and I'll she's not going to say it, but I'll speak for her. Another big part of Jessica X's issue is that people find dudes happen to find her attractive. If she was an ugly bitch, will nobody care? There's a lot of ugly bitches around here already. They can't get their YouTube off, so that's proof of that. All these jealous ass, ugly ass hoes that don't nobody care about. You know, the Urkel looking bitches. Jessica X, what was that? Jessica X, what? Just man, I don't know who the hell been training Jessica X in the motherfucking the art of roasting. I would like to take a little bit of credit myself, but I'm not gonna do that. But Jessica X has been getting her roasting skills up. Jessica X has been on a fucking slaughterhouse over the last week. Jessica X said the Urkel looking bitch looked like Little Nas X in a wig, in a cheap ass wig. Bruh, nigga, I had real tears, nigga. Jessica X around here, she ain't playing with these hoes, these ugly ass hoes. Ugly hoes be quiet when you're in the presence of some real niggas. And niggas see it, bro. Niggas understand the jealousy. Niggas understand the hierarchy when it comes to females. Because that's the first thing you got. Shout out to David Johnson, man, for the say the sweet light-skinned chicks from these ugly ass battle buffaloes fun. Exactly, man. You know what I mean? That's why they're fucking obsessed with the shit, man. And what's funny to me is, you know, chicks talk about colorism and this and the other and all these different things and whatnot, what have you. Man, these light-skinned chicks know what the fuck is up, man. These same light-skinned chicks that act like they're fucking members of the sisterhood and they like their dark-skinned fucking sisters and shit. And they know them bitches hate they fucking guts. Especially if she unattractive. Everything when it comes to females is about attention. Attention equals fucking currency. Attention equals security. Attention equals protection for a woman. The more attention you can get, okay, the more likely it is that you're going to get the man that you actually want that can provide you with all the things you need. And if you're highly, highly attractive, you get the motherfucking play, the motherfucking, what they say? What do these chicks say? 7 niggas to make one man, right? They have a fucking a plethora of niggas. You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of beta male orbiters that's willing to give her everything she needs with the hopes of getting that pussy. She ain't even gotta let a nigga smell it. Ain't even gotta let a nigga smell it. And this nigga will wait and 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 wait. Sir, you know the store is closed, right? Oh yeah, but she said she'll be right back. I don't worry. I know. She'll come back. She told me she would. I know she will. Don't worry. I'm okay. Sir, sir, this is day 3. She's not coming back. Look, you hush. Don't you do that. She'd never. And again, man, when a bitch that fine, bro. And again, bro, it's been times when, bro, I look at a bitch and y'all make eye contact and you smile at her, she smile at you, and you just shake your head and walk off. Cause like, I'm not even waste my time. I'm not gonna waste your time. You already know what time it is. I already know what time it is. Like, look, man, it's not worth the trouble. I say my little piece to you, whatever fuck I gotta say, and be on my way. Say some shit to make you laugh or whatnot. You know what I mean? And that's another thing too, man. Fine bitches, bro. Telling you, it's crazy. Shout out to yeah, ain't no skills needed, Mike Love. Exactly. No skills needed. That's the gift of being attractive. Shout out, like them. They like them as long as they are being beat out for the top men. I don't care if you get into Harvard as long as I got in first. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, none of these hoes ever created anything, bro. Listen, that's what I'm telling you. All these fine ass bitches, all these fine ass motherfucking light skinned bitches, well, no matter the fucking generation, bro. Everybody from motherfucking Vanessa Williams to Halle Berry to who else? Y'all forgot about one. You know who won like the most underrated chick that everybody forgot about? Motherfucking Katie Albert, the chick that played Money Mike's girlfriend or whatever in Friday After Next. That bitch was so fine, bro. She had them green eyes or like them color changing eyes and shit. That bitch was so fine, bro. The chick that played what's the chick that's married to Boris Kojo? Yeah, Lisa Ray back in the day, nigga. Oh my god, Sade. Oh my god. See what I told y'all? See, Fantastic was right. See all the light skinned names y'all niggas is running off. See all the light skinned names y'all niggas is running off, nigga. Record time. Nicole Ari Parker. Appreciate the cool Kumasi. Yeah, Nicole Ari Parker, man. Shout out to my man, Native of Rain, man. Big money, fantastic. Just tuning in, by the way. Let me borrow $5. Hey, man, hit my cash app, bro. Let me know. Hit me with your cash app on the email, bro. You know I got you. Ain't no problem. Exactly, Smooth. Niggas be forgetting. See, I'm Smooth. Tell these niggas, Smooth, I have a PhD in light skinology. Okay, I never forget a fine light skinned bitch. I don't. Never forget them, bro. I don't. Because you never know that one day. Motherfuckers be done forgot. Bro, I give motherfucking Katie Albert a goddamn new hip around this motherfucker. I think she gotta be close to hitting 50. Or she might be right in 50. Paula Patton, oh my god, nigga. And unfortunately, a lot of these chicks are mixed, but nigga, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about her being mixed. Again, nigga, like I said, once I'm in her, she's gonna be 99.999% black. This whole dick. I promise you, my black ass will make up the motherfucking difference, nigga, to up her motherfucking blackness content, motherfucker. You hear me? Yep, Tyra Banks. Shout out to DT. In California, we got all fine yellows. Yeah, and y'all don't even hold the shit to the thing like we do. So but ultimately, man, what never happens ever gets told, and chicks get up here and they get on the motherfucking, dark skinned chick defense force because they're forced to, because they know if they say anything positive in defense of light skinned women, they'll be labeled a colorist. You know, not only a colorist, if you're a light skinned woman that gives any type of credence to your features, if you're especially your attractive female, if you're an attractive woman and you say, yeah, I'm attractive, and you're light skinned, oh, not only are you a colorist, you're an elitist. You think you're better. And it's not you think you're better because you're pretty, because again, there are ugly ass light skinned chicks. Crystal Swirls. Ugh. Everybody always talks about Tiny, T.I.'s wife. Ugh. So don't give me this bullshit about all light skin is a win. That's not true. There's a scale from every fucking woman, bro. I mean, the scale is the scale. You have females that are unattractive as fuck and light skinned. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to start a new sermon on you niggas about a bitch just being skinny somehow makes her fine too. Y'all, I learned something new the other day. Y'all niggas like, oh yeah, man, you see her body is. I'm like, oh, okay, nigga. I guess a bitch can have a motherfucking, a slim body and a Ving Rhames head, and y'all niggas is in there. Hey, go right ahead. I guess. Bitch can just be skinny, be I guess like a size 1 or a size 2 and look like motherfucking JJ Walker from fucking Good Times, and y'all niggas in there. I guess. I don't know. Shout out to the RX0, Mr. Fantastic. Who was the one light skinned IG model that only required a man to get her daughter a Happy Meal? Oh yeah, Miss Grinway, nigga. That bitch there. Miss Grinway. Telling you, bro. I would have fucking bought the whole menu if that was gonna guarantee some pussy. Call it chicken if you want to. Call it motherfucking whatever the fuck you want to call it. Yeah, exactly. Marcus Fraser. Bitch be looking like James Evans talking about she a size 2. So she fine. Nigga, please stop. Get her out of here. That bitch better go be a motherfucking karate instructor or some shit. That bitch better be a goddamn a fucking Billy Blanks impersonator. We get the fuck out of here, man. Okay, so hold on. Let me go ahead and get you out of here because you fucked up. Yep, that's the way to get up out of here, fish bitch. But anyway, it is what it is. So unfortunately, man, Brenda Spencer was attacked for her attractiveness, for the pretty privilege, and we never ever get to hear the downfalls of quote unquote pretty privilege. Yeah, you get in the club, you get a free discount here and there. You get attention, you might get out of a ticket, all these different things or whatnot, what have you. But ultimately, one of these days, you might run into a situation like this. And I'm telling y'all, I remember this. I remember the fucking fine ass motherfucking light skinned girls back home, bro, that used to get jumped just off the strength. That's why they always had to have like a fucking a solid ass cousin or a hood ass motherfucking sister or a clique or somebody they roll with for protection, because these ugly bitches, bro, they knew they was ugly and they just knew they would never ever be in the fucking. Bro, do you know the worst thing ever to know that you could never ever beat somebody in something and you could never compete no matter how much you tried? Because see, for men, right? If a dude is faster than you, you can train, you can practice, you can get faster. If a nigga is stronger than you can train, you can practice, you can get stronger. If a nigga is better than you, he can catch better. Hey, you can work on your catching. You can be better than him than a fucking receiver. If he's a better ball player, a better hooper than you, hey, you can work on your handles, you can work on your jump shot, everything else you can be better. But again, bro, when it comes to those looks, and again, that is the most important fucking thing of a woman. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. Never made them. All those stories that you hear about women that civilizations were fucking conquered for. Helen of Troy. What did they say about Helen of Troy? The most beautiful woman in all of the fucking land. Cleopatra, the most beautiful woman in the fucking in the western fucking or the eastern or whatever the fuck in the known nations, in the known lands. All of these women and things you hear stories and shit about, man, even the fables, they're what? Beautiful women, pretty women, attractive women. To the point of shit, they told you what, nigga, the white folks let you know how important fucking beauty was, because Snow White was all about a jealous ass witch. A jealous witch bitch. A bitch that said, and what was the other one? Yeah, mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? There's a bitch out here prettier than you, bitch. You done had this shit all these years. You hit the wall, bitch. Do y'all understand? Like you said, you look at the shit with a red pill lens. That Snow White was about a bitch hitting the wall. Snow White was all about a old bitch hitting the wall, and there's a younger, prettier bitch that's coming up. Not that's Sleep. My bad. That's Sleeping Beauty. That was Sleeping Beauty, right? Sleeping Beauty was Mirror, Mirror on the Wall, or was Snow White? Which one was it? Cinderella. No, that wasn't Cinderella, was it? But yeah, Cinderella was the sisters, the ugly ass sisters. Oh shit, man! Appreciate you guys for coming through, man. Definitely showing love today in the super chats. Is that where the gators come from? These ugly ass bitches going down to the swamps and having wrestling match with alligators. I can't call it, man. Possibly. Shout out to Native Rain, man. That chick was on the classic Busta Rhymes video. Baby, if you give it to me, I'll give it to you. Oh Lord, she's gay, gorgeous. I think she's black and Japanese. I remember that video, but I can't think of her name. Uh-oh. Yuki, are you gonna come up though? Yuki, are you gonna come up when I drop this link? I need all the light-skinned women. Again, this is a safe light-skinned space, ladies. Okay. Tell your friends, come up here. All right. The BABG is with thee. All right. I ain't gonna let no big back bitches come up and snatch it from your computer screen or none of that shit. All right. I'll send one of my one of my team members to your residence if you drop your location, all right? Just so these motherfucking big ugly bitches don't try to reverse track your IP address. Y'all need to come up here and tell this truth, man. And again, I know, because light-skinned women, what y'all don't understand and realize is the separation is being made whether you like it or not. See, the separation is being made because we're getting a whole lot closer to something particular that our man Zero is always talking about. Shout out to Zero. We ain't gonna get into that today because that's a whole nother thing, a whole nother topic. But dark-skinned women have already made y'all the separation. They don't respect you guys. They don't like you. They just use you to your advantage because they have you scared and afraid, and they know that you're not gonna go against them because they'll beat your motherfucking ass. And most of y'all can't fight. Most pretty chicks can't fight, man. Every now and again, you run into a pretty bitch that can fight, that can throw hands, but she pretty, so she don't want to. Man, how you gonna fight with a bitch that don't care about getting hit in the face? More, give me more, more. I want more, like the motherfucking the Charlie Murphy story. And come to find out, they did a review of that, and they fucking revealed the true identity of who that guy was. That guy was the guy that played that boy good. That's who that guy was. If you guys never seen that story, so the guy that played that boy good in he said that boy good in the original Coming to America, that was the guy that Charlie Murphy was talking about. Fucking moron. Fucking moron. That's the guy I was talking about. Yes, please. Thank you, brother David Johnson. Light skinned chicks who can please come up and give your testimony. As a matter of fact, we'll drop this link a little early. We don't want y'all to run off. Come on to the congregation, sister. Won't you come? The doors of the church are open. Don't laugh. Where you at, Yuki? Oh, Yuki, don't laugh. Bring your ass on up here. Come on up here, and y'all tell your stories. You know, of the shit like shout out to Melody. Melody was talking about how some chick tried to put nair in her hair. Bro, the dirty shit I done heard and I done seen bitches do to other females, man, just because they was pretty was bro, it was so scandalous. And mind you, this is at an early age. These ain't even grown women. When they get grown, these bitches get violence, man. These bitches will kill you. These bitches will try and kill you, man. Over what? Over just looking better than them. Some shit that you ain't got nothing to do with. Something you don't have no control over. Yep, that too. The razor blade to the face, all that kind of crazy shit. You know, all that crazy shit. And I know y'all niggas ain't motherfucking disrespect me like this, bro. I got 200 motherfuckers in here. I ain't even got 100 likes. Man, y'all don't get this shit motherfucking pop, nigga. I cut this shit off like it ain't nothing. Go on about my day. That $1.50, yes sir. That $1.50. I'm about to, bro. I just redid the thing. The link is pinned for anybody that wants it. Yeah, man, she has no chance. They know this, man. Again, they ain't got nothing to fuck it. Shout out to Sickly. Pastor Creflo. I need that jet, nigga. I'm trying to get y'all need to put some. What y'all gonna put on my jet, nigga? What y'all gonna put on my G5, nigga? But this is what happens, man, when you dare just be, you know what I'm saying, attractive. That ain't your fault. It ain't your fault that you got good genes and you had you know what I'm saying, however it came out to be, that you're highly attractive. These motherfuckers, of course, want to cut grass and all this fucking bullshit. Just X, hop your ass on the panel. These motherfuckers hate you already anyway, so it ain't gonna be no difference. Tell your story, sis. Come on up here. Come on, Jessica X. Do it for the team. Tell the stories of just hell. You can just tell your YouTube stories about these ugly ass bitches in YouTube that don't like you because they try to make it seem like it's your talking points. It's not your talking points. You're a fucking mixed chick that niggas think are attractive. That's the problem. Motherfuckers got mad because I told the truth. Jessica X was in one of these, you know, one of these we'll just say budding YouTubers. We'll say that right. Channel. And Buddy, and it was like, oh man, you disrespecting this channel. You disrespecting this channel. No, nigga, I'm telling the truth, nigga. Ain't nobody ever over here, bro. You certain people over here, nigga, that shit get popping, man. It's called a draw. Like, you know, that'd be like me denying, like, it didn't matter because Tommy Sotomayor was over here that I had fucking 1,000 some fucking people live viewers. That wasn't it. It's because of me. Man, come on, stop the cap, bro. But ultimately, man, like I said, this thing that's going to happen is light-skinned chicks and white chicks are starting to say, fuck this motherfucking humble shit. All right? Fuck the humble shit. And which you should, bro. Bro, when you're humble, bro, there's no winning in being humble. Especially nowadays, if you have a draw, if you have a fucking influence or any of those things, especially you making fucking an impact, you're making money, you're making a living off the fact of the matter that people, dudes are attracted to you, you'll be a fucking fool to be out here like, oh yeah, just try to fucking slink in the background. Man, you crazy as fuck. Because you got ugly hoes out here trying to get paid for being influencers and for showing their face. Bitches that don't even fit the motherfucking, you know, bitch, you don't fit the bill. Looking more like Little Bill until you put that motherfucking wig on. Yeah, of course, man. Humble gets nothing, man. Men understand that, and women are starting to come to more terms with that and understand it too, because women are understanding, man. Hey, I don't have to be a bitch. I don't have to be aggressive. I don't have to be an asshole. I can just be feminine and attractive, and you know, put myself out there, and it's gonna, you know, garner attention. Which again, attention nowadays equals money. Attention motherfucking converts to dollars in 2021, people. And I'm not even talking like OnlyFans. The bitch ain't even got to show her ass on OnlyFans for you know. Shout out to that fine ass chick that plays the motherfucking harp. That fine ass harp chick, bro. Like, goddamn, like she can play the harp, but nobody give a fuck about no bitch playing no harp. They give a fuck about her being fine as fuck. That's what it is. She's attractive. Fine ass red bone harp playing bitch. Yo, what up, bro?
What up?
You got it?
Hey man, I just wanted to chime in real quick and contribute to some of the light skinned ass whoopings that I've been witness to. I don't know if that's appropriate or not, but so you was in Norfolk for a little bit, right? Before you went back to where you was at, right? So I grew up down there, and that's why I said I was like, bro, like I didn't see. It's three that I never forget. One was in junior high school. Actually, two was in junior high school. One was in high school. The two pretty, like I'm talking about pretty bitches. They came out victorious. And you would never expected it. They was quiet, but they whooped ass. The other one, she was like light skinned, but she wasn't like fine like that. And we all seen them type of chicks, right? Like, oh, okay, you cute because you light skinned. If that makes sense. She got her ass whooped. I don't know why two of them involved. Well, actually, all three of them involved. One of these chicks sliding down something. You know what I'm saying? Do I got time to tell the stories real quick? Like I get through all three of them real quick. Like the first joint happened in middle school, and it was like wild locker, right? You know how chicks be hating and shit. Oh, pretty bitch or whatever. She thought the chick was soft, so she went at her. The other girl was cute, but the chick snapped. So this is the pretty fine chick, yo. I don't want to say her name. I wish I could, because y'all could look it up and be like, damn, okay, he won't lie. She beat this bitch down the locker. Like, she slid down the locker, yo. She hit it with like a 5-piece or something. The bitch slid down the locker. They had to pull her off. You know what I'm saying? Pretty ponytail and everything. Like, typical light-skinned jump. You know what I'm saying? The other joint, this was like a little mixed Asian-looking chick. She threw a bitch, which blew my mind. Like, this chick never talked. I never heard her talk. She threw this chick through a fucking vending machine, in middle school, because the chick came at her. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick, bro. Like, she, you know how white chicks fight, they grab you by your hair and sling you or whatever. She like grabbed her, hit her like 3-4 times, and slung that bitch, boom, and like threw a couple machine. I was like, God damn. And then the last joint, this was in high school, but this chick was popping off. Now this is against the big burly beast of a bitch that you talking about. I don't know what she was thinking. She was loud. She was obnoxious. This is the little cute because you light skinned chick. She was talking shit. That bitch got a hold of her, yo. She beat her ass down one of them soda machines too, and she was sitting there looking embarrassed and swole up, and the shit was crazy. But my point was that like some of these light skinned chicks, they be fine, but they can bang because. And when I was doing my podcast years ago, my co-host, she was pretty and light like that. And I would ask her, but like they got picked on from when they was like 4, 5, 6 years old, right? Little pretty ponytails and all the other stuff. And like usually the dark skinned girls used to pick on them. So as they got older, and you're right, had cousins and all the other stuff, like they learn how to fight, bro. So if y'all think that it's sweet, and we older now, so I don't see that type of stuff now as an adult. But if you happen to be, somebody that's in your 20s and you still out there, going to the clubs and you see a chick and be like, oh, that bitch thinks she cute, and you gonna try her. I'm just saying, be mindful. She might put the paws on your ass. With that, I'm gonna fall back.
I bet, bro. Yeah, like you said, sometimes you do. It's very rare, but if and when you keep getting fucked with, man, you have to learn to throw them goddamn hands to protect yourself. Like I said, them bitches. Like the thing about a bully, man, a bully's not gonna stop until you fucking whoop their ass. You're not. But we got businessman in the building, and Cool Kamasi, we've been did that, man. You missed it, man. We named off like 30 of them, bro, in less than 2 minutes. But cool, go ahead, businessman number one. It's on you, brother. Go ahead.
Hey, what's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
You got it, man.
One thing that you said is very important, and I don't think that people really understood it or really internalized it, but attractiveness and sex sells. I mean, that has been a long time concept as far as the business world and people presenting pretty women out there as the pretty women out there as the front of their business, so it could attract other women and men. Because look, a lot of women do like to look at beautiful women, and then of course the husbands and the men, the men are putting in the women's hands. So a long lasting practice is always to put the most beautiful women in front in the sales to bring more attention to the business. But you know what? It actually goes back into this larger point, is that when you look at really accomplished women, like I'm talking like as far as academia, business, a lot of the women that's very accomplished aren't very beautiful because the beautiful women are really snatched up earlier. If you look at it's very rare you see a very, very commercially beautiful woman who is a heart surgeon. You know what I'm saying? You will see a heart surgeon who is a less attractive woman, but you don't necessarily see this well-educated woman who happens to be super beautiful out there in the scrubs and doing these very, very elite jobs. And that's simply because the world is offered to them so at an early age, and most of them take advantage of it. Either they get married, they have some children, they get access to the good life, and then as far as them wanting to accomplish those things, the majority of them don't. So you are absolutely correct. Sex sells, beauty sells, and that's pretty much how it works out.
Yeah, bro. Like I said, definitely you got to be careful out here. If you're a fucking female, and like you said, a lot of people don't understand just how much attractiveness does the fucking thing, in that nowadays, and the importance of it. So I'm glad you reiterated that. But we got Yuki Sakura speaks. Yuki Sakura speaks. What's up?
Hello, thank you for inviting me to the link to the stream. And I'm a young 20-year-old light-skinned female here. And I had a lot of encounterments with a lot of dark-skinned girls who didn't like me because I was always positive to them. All my life, I encountered girls like this during high school, and some of them had low self-esteem issues because they didn't believe themselves and how they were raised, because they had a lot of mom and dad problems. And when it came
Uh
to their
oh.
mom, their
So hold on,
mom
wait,
never
Yuki,
taught.
Yuki, real quick. Can you hear me?
Mhm. Yes,
All right, cool.
I
So I
can
got a
hear you.
quick question. You said that you said you feel like a lot of the dark skinned females had low self esteem. That you think that's where a lot of it stems from, as far as their dislike for you just off of skin tone.
Not just that, self-esteem, self-hatred, and hating because other females, that a lot of light-skinned girls are being very successful. And a lot of them didn't believe who they are. So when another girl that's light skinned do better than what they do, even when they're being respected as, they don't like that. It's like they have so much self-hatred that they hate themselves, that they want to be like a light skinned girl. But the light skinned girl don't do that. That's what they want to do because they know they can't be on that certain level. And because when she's pretty, she gets that amount of attention because they know that she believes in herself. So some of the dark skinned girls that I encounter will always copy me because I didn't be a follower. I didn't have to fit in. And when I was trying to be friendly with them, they didn't want me to be a part of their group because they knew if I'm the one that's going to shine out the group, even though I didn't look for that. I'm a positive motivational speaker. I always give advice to other girls and other young Black kids that need that, that uplifting positive advice in life, because, in life they might be struggling with something, but because a lot of these females out here that disrespect a lot of light-skinned girls, they think they can get away with it because they know that light-skinned girls are vulnerable because, like you said, as in the chat, that we don't fight as much. So we got to always prepare ourselves for the motive or the rest, because they know that we're not prepared to defend ourselves because we are weak to what they tell us. And they know we might be easily broken because they don't want us to be successful or what they are today.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So have you ever had to get into any type of physical altercation? Well, first off, what region are you in? South, north, east, west?
North.
North. Okay. So have you ever got into like any type of physical altercations, or was it just aggressive speech? What was it?
aggressive speech.
Okay, cool,
Yeah,
cool. I just checked your channel out. So you're in the anime and stuff like this, so it's cool. Like I said, you're young,
yes,
a young female. So
yeah.
if all y'all saying she's not light skinned, she is light skinned. She's just in the summertime, she might hit that pecan tan. So you can look and see she's definitely like a little like young light skinned chick, or whatnot. But it's good to hear you talking from the motivational part. So for you, you're not even speaking from the realm of just attractiveness. You're just speaking from the realm of confidence and you being positive, and
Right,
they didn't like the
definitely.
fact that you were being positive.
Right. Yeah. Being respectful to them, and then because being pretty, being yourself, having a good look, having swag. A lot of Justin girls don't like that. Like, I agree with everyone was saying in there, because that's some definitely facts right there. A lot of girls don't like when a girl look good because they know they can be better than them, even when they get a certain amount of guys that come up to them.
Oh shit! Be careful now. Don't they might come for you. You gonna need your fucking you gonna need the Sharon gun and the motherfucking the Rasengan. You got to be
That's
careful.
right. That's
So
right.
so as far as your experience goes, with I guess interaction with dark skinned females. So would you say overall, and with you being extremely young, especially real, not too far removed from the high school, what was the worst period? Was it earlier on, like elementary school? Was it like preteens to
Man.
teens in middle school, or was it high school? What was the worst possible time that you think?
It happened when I was kindergarten up to middle school. In high school, it kind of got a more chill with it. But kindergarten was the worst experience because I had a lot of dark skinned girls used to push me, pull my hair, and make fun of me because I was like the weakest one out of the group. And they knew that when I would like, do me, work on me, they didn't like that I was getting a lot of amount of friends from everybody else because I wasn't focused on them. It was that bad to the point that they were literally trying to find everyday way to break me, to make me kind of submit to their pettiness and egotistical mindset, because they knew they weren't going to get anywhere with the attitudes they had. Knowing that, getting when they get older, it's hard to get rid of that habit. And I realized it because of how much moms, they didn't teach their young girls how to respect themselves and respect other females that cared about them, especially when it came to respecting each other and respecting the Black youth. And I noticed that when it got to high school, a lot of girls kind of just fought each other just over the pettiness or over other guys, because some girls got pulled in more guys than other girls do, especially with light-skinned girls. And I had a lot of people did that to me in high school, but because it was that bad that they would hate and talk about me. That's the point when they were kind of physically talking. They wasn't really like hitting or all that type of stuff. It was more as talking wise, because they knew I wasn't focused on them. Now it's like when they get older, like when they hit the wall and stuff, they don't know what to do. Then they try to find every way to break another girl down online. And social media is one of the worstest ways of how a lot of this promotion gets out there. And I see it be recorded. I see it on World Star Hip Hop. I see it all over YouTube. And a lot of the girls promote this. They don't care. They'll laugh at it. And some people will motivate this even more than what it is. Instead of promoting drama, they don't teach self-love. And then they complain about how we don't have enough self-love out here, but they feed off of drama and negativity 24/7 all around the internet. And I see a lot of people around my age that do this consistently until they hit probably like 25.
Hey,
Yep.
can I ask a question? Fantastic.
Yeah, let me read this real quick. You got it. Tahani Anderson turns 18 tomorrow. She's legal, brothers. You're welcome. I don't know who the hell that is, but hey, legal is legal. Shout out to the Sig League for the 10. Appreciate it. Go ahead. Go ahead, DJ now.
Nah, I'm just gonna say because I was listening to her talk and I'm thinking like, okay, so I'm originally from Jersey. I moved to Virginia in like early '90s, and I remember seeing that type of stuff. When she said elementary school, I was thinking like, oh, okay, I was still in Jersey in elementary school, and I was in South Jersey, so it wasn't a whole lot of Black people where I went to school, but we didn't see that. But when I moved to Norfolk, you talk about culture shock, where it was predominantly black people. It was predominantly black women that I saw that engaged in this type of behavior. The lighter you were, the straighter your hair was. You know what I'm saying? Like me and my sister went through it. We just had that little fighting spirit in us. You know what I'm saying? So we survived, but we went through some shit. So is it safe to say, like, the same way that people like to say that, oh, racism is taught, we have to acknowledge the fact that colorism is taught in the black community, because like that's just what it is. Like, yo, if you're born light skinned for whatever reason, or you got good hair, literally it's chicks that look at you, or even if you're a light skinned dude, or if you got any type of mildly attractive features, there's gonna be somebody, closer to your hue, you know what I'm saying, and your
Right.
nationality, whatever, that's gonna look at you and make it. You ain't even gonna know it's an issue, bro. I remember sitting in school. Again, this is elementary school, and this black ass motherfucker, like, and I didn't pay that nigga no mind, but he felt a reason to try to start something with me, right? It could have just been on some new kid shit, but it's one of the things. I'm not talking about bullies, but it's like, what is it? I think it's a cultural thing to where, like I said, if somebody of African American descent sees somebody else that they may think may be viewed attractive, any type of way, whether it's because you're tall or whatever it is, I don't want to get too into that. Will look at you and feel some type of way that provokes a reaction. They start to, they want to start with you. They want to try to fight you. They want to do this. And this is guys and girls. So I don't think it's just simplified to females, because I've experienced it. I know other brothers, light-skinned dudes I came up with, you know what I'm saying, or I've met even as adults, and we've had these conversations. So in my mind, I'm thinking like, yeah, clearly there's a cultural thing. Everybody talks about colorism, and it always gets put on the men. But I think I'm asking, I guess, do you think that it really is a cultural thing? The same way people say racism is taught, I think colorism is taught. Do you agree or disagree?
What, me or her?
You.
Oh well, no, I don't believe in colorism, bro. I just don't. This is what I'm saying. This is what I say. Colorism is a thing as to where the darker people are looked at a certain type of way, because dark is seen as dominant. Dark by nature is dominant. I forget I don't want to say it wrong, so I won't say it. But it's pretty much how black and white pretty much absorbs everything, right? Or it's either black absorbs and white reflects. I think that's what it is. So black absorbs, white reflects. So black by nature literally absorbs everything, and the more you mix all the colors, I think you get white. But if you mix certain things, it's like black or dark. The darker you are, the dominant. So like you can't hide the fact that a white person or Asian person or any other person, if they have a child with a black person, it's gonna show. You can't hide it because you have the dominant gene and the pigmentation. So the whole colorism aspect of it is dark is meant to be dominant and aggressive and all these things, like a position of power, but it's not really associated with beauty. The lighter something is just, just think of like colors, like pastel colors and stuff. That's pretty, that's pleasant. But if you want to denote dominance and aggression or power, you're going to have something that's a whole lot, just darker, or you trying to camouflage into something that's where it's not easy to be seen, shit like that. So the whole colorism aspect for me on that, yeah, because colorism exists. Yeah, but the only way we talk about it in the black community is when it comes to preference of being chose from a relationship standpoint. It's like who this person is getting attention because they have a lighter skin tone, and somehow black females keep it alive as to where dark is a bad thing, when you can't tell me shit as a dark skinned dude. Like, shit, bitch, I know if I'm winning and I'm a dude, I'm a guy. Okay, I'm a man. If it's attractive for me as a man, and pretty much thing all the chick gotta go for me is my fucking face and my physique. A woman has way more advantages when it comes to her attractiveness. She has her face, she has her breasts, she has her weight, her body type, she has her hips, she has her ass, she has all these different things to attract a man. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, if you're a dark skinned woman, why are you going to see yourself as inferior or unattractive because of your skin tone when okay you have all these other assets that dudes don't really give a fuck about, I mean, are going to focus on other than your skin tone, and especially too when there are definitely attractive dark skinned females out here. There are countless dark skinned females out here, as much as I joke or whatnot and what have you. There are plenty of extremely attractive dark skinned women out here in this day and age, just like we see here. And we said earlier how attractiveness is turned into dollars. You actually get paid for your level of attractiveness. There's a lot of dark skinned chicks out here. You know what I mean?
I see a lot of that on Twitch. A lot. I see a lot of it on like a lot of social media sites dealing with any type of like social media influencer they're dealing with. I see a lot of that, and in TikTok.
Yeah, like Bernice Burgos, man. Like I said, that chick there, man, that's one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life, and she's as dark as they come. I don't know if she's mixed or whatever the fuck she is, but she's still dark. And then shout out to Tur Battle. Tur Battle asked a question earlier. Yeah, Tur Battle, there he goes too. But that's what I'm saying. Mix works two ways, bro. You know what I mean? All mixed people aren't light skinned. There are a bunch of mixed people that are dark skinned. Shout out to Chili. We was talking about this the other day. Chili's mixed. I think she's some black and Indian or something like that, Native American. I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. You don't always equal a light skinned person just because you're mixed. So when you look at it from that aspect, you have that understanding. I mean, it's that's why I don't really get into the whole light skin versus fucking, because a lot of motherfuckers are claim that a chick. We was having this argument the other day with people saying Steph Curry was mixed. I'm like, bro, Steph Curry ain't mixed. His mama and his daddy is black, like African American. He's just a light ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't really get into the whole, or are they light or are they mixed? Because mixed people can be any shade of color. Mixed people can be light. Mixed people can be brown skin. They can be dark skin. I mean, you can just because you mix, that don't mean you're going to be light. But yeah, Naf, as far as the colorism thing goes, man, like the only time black people care about it is when it's concerning being chosen for mating or dating. And furthermore, the only people that talk about it in that realm is really dark-skinned black women. Light-skinned women aren't running around here talking about colorism. Dark-skinned men aren't around here talking about colorism. And again, the proof that dark-skinned men can have the success we have as far as being chosen and not feeling inferior because of our skin tone is the reason as to why I don't understand the argument that dark-skinned women use. Because I mean, shit, y'all go through less of a plight than a man because you're a woman. You know what I mean? No matter how much of attractive of a man you are, if you put an equally attractive woman to you, she's gonna draw 100 times the men than you will ever draw women. You know what I'm saying? No matter, you can pick the most attractive dude on the planet, and he's not gonna have women just walk up to him and approach him. But you put the most attractive female you can find, she's gonna get literally hundreds upon hundreds of dudes. And if you put on social media, thousands and possibly tens of thousands of dudes trying to shoot their shot on the daily. So that's just my point with the colorism thing and the fallacy in the ideology.
I got you. Let me ask you the reason that I brought that up, because coming up and even now, like the only time that I've seen it be to where it can get physical, usually it would come like from a dark skinned girl, and she could be attractive, or unattractive, right? But if it's a light skinned chick, when we hear this, oh, she thinks she cute. You don't know this girl. She ain't said nothing to you. She's minding her fucking business, and automatically you assume that this person thinks that they're better than you because, and I get it, that's some own self insecurity stuff. But that's why what I was trying to get at was like, yo, is this something that's taught? Or is it just like something that's? I like to assume that it's something that's taught.
Not like, it's innate. No, it's not. It's not taught. It's innate. It's natural because again, women have the understanding. Okay. Women have a natural understanding of the hierarchy and the importance of beauty, of attractiveness. And like I said, if you go back and you think about it, just think about the little pretty girls in like elementary school. You know what I'm saying? Right. And look at the reaction they got from everybody compared to the girls that didn't get the same attention. And then you see those girls have those things. And like I said, the reason why I really even started paying attention to light-skinned girls because I thought little chocolate chicks was the shit back in like elementary school. But
Right.
on top of them always talking to and look at her long hair and look at her light eyes and look at her thinking she this and thinking she that. And I'm like, well, damn, you're right. She is. You know what
Hey,
I'm
yo,
saying?
but can we? These chicks didn't
Right.
even know that they was fine,
Yeah,
yo. Like,
they don't.
yo, they minding their business, chilling, like
Yeah.
cool with the
Like I
fat
said,
girl.
especially, you're not thinking about anything sexually at that age, at least
Right,
for us.
right.
You're not thinking
Yeah,
sexual.
yeah.
You're just thinking, hey, she's pretty. The innocent little puppy love thing. Like she's a pretty little girl. Hey, you like me? I like you. Check yes, check no. And it's nothing sexual whatsoever. It's just hey, she looks good to you, right? So,
Right.
like you said, the more and more these females hype it up and complain about it. I don't think they understood that they were like the best fucking advertisers for
Mm-hmm.
light skinned women.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, all right. The link is in the chat for any female that wants to come up, dark or light. Or Rachel M. Rachel, I don't know what you are. Rachel, like you might be like mixed and Indian or something. I mean, I would love to give somebody else, another female, to
Yeah.
come up and give
Okay.
her.
Okay.
Yeah, see, look, Rachel, if this really is you. Hopefully, you ain't catfishing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying,
Got
Rachel
your little
definitely up
edges,
for
little
the.
cat eyes. All
Yeah,
right.
you know what I'm saying. Tay Ashley, you too. Tay Ashley, come on up here. You like you
Hey, hold
part of
on,
the.
fantastic! You popping, bro? Hold on, you got all the
Hey,
dresses.
hey, hey, man. I don't get no female. All the females hate me, man. I'm just ugly. I'm an ugly nigga. So But yeah, man. Nah, youngsters, no Urkels apply. If you're looking like Urkel, nah, stay your ass where you at. No, no, no Urkels. But nah, shout out to checking for you, one. You got it. Yeah, man. And the whole thing here, unfortunately, it's we make jokes about it, but when it comes to the point of where you literally have women getting, accosted and assaulted over the fact of them being attractive, man, that's just how far it'll go because these women have no answer and they're so infuriated with, the fact of the matter, they know they'll never be in that woman's shoes and get the experience of being the prettiest girl in the room or getting all the attention just by not having to do anything or whatnot. That's another big part of it too.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. So hold on, man. She said she never experienced, or she said she never was in a physical altercation though.
Yeah, Yuki's right. She's still here. She said she never got into a physical altercation
Hmm.
over the whole skin tone thing.
And I get the positive vibes, but okay, so how did that affect you making friends, right? Like,
Oh, okay. I can give you an insight on that. Okay, so when it came to me making friends, they'll pick and choose who they want to talk to me because they knew I was a very kind, they would try to take advantage of my kindness so they know they can try to break me because I was respectful to them. It was more as a mental talking thing more than a physical because I'm not the person that wants to fight them. But if they want to fight me, I'll definitely be prepared for that. But when it comes to them talking and having these type of little grudges and cliques 24/7, yeah, it messed up a lot with friendship and making friends and having other people encounter me because they would try to make me look as the bad person, as like the victim, because they knew that if I spoke up about it, it was a problem. But with them, they can cause drama and spread it to across the whole class, and everyone believed it. And then I end up being the clown in the group because they knew that I was like the probably like two or other couple of light skinned girls that would sit around and nitpick on how I look or even from my hair locks. That's what they do all day, just talk and gossip. Nothing positive that was coming out their mouth. Even if I respected them, it was some type of pettiness between me and her. Because I have no type of grudges between any dark skinned girl because I respect any girl from any race. But when you're petty and coming out with a negative mindset and bringing the stuff from home and other people that you encountered and you're going through other people that respect you shows something about them because of the way how they were are already acting, treated, and experienced from other people. So they took it out on that person who is a very were kind to them. And it's really bad when it comes starting at a very young age until it hits from high school and when they go into the workforce. Because I see a lot of other light skinned girls that tell me that when they be working in certain jobs like doing art or graphic design or being an anime cosplayer, I see a lot of dark skinned girls sometimes would complain about how the color the light skinned girl is as that character, or drawing a light skinned girl is a problem. But I see many of dark skinned girls and I praise them all the time because I love different skin tones of different beautiful females. But is that bad to the point that they're never satisfied? Because, like you said, you can be yourself chilling and it's still a problem because they know that you're not doing nothing wrong. They see that you're just being a pretty girl, mind your business, and being on a chill mode with everybody. No, they don't like seeing that. They want to start some type of beef, and it's getting to the point that it's very embedded, especially on TikTok, where it's promoted on there, and a lot of other girls would call it out, and then some other girls would say, "Well, if y'all really about expecting each other, then why are y'all talking about how the skin tone of different colorism in the comic section?" It's a lot of hypocrisy right there. And then when you say that, they don't want to be like called out on it. It's more as you're attacking them when you're just speaking from a logic, common sense point of view, you know?
Right. And I was gonna ask that too, like how that changed since you got into the workforce. But because I've seen it there. It still blows my mind as an adult, right? You could be in the club, grown as fuck, and you'll
That's right.
see some of the hate or the animosity, or even like just because of the nature of what I do on the side, I associate with a lot of women, and you kind of privy to some of the shit talking, and like, oh damn, that's supposed to be your homegirl. You talking shit about her like that, like
Mm-hmm.
fake friends, like shit. I'm like, wow, like yo, that's why we be over here like, yo, these chicks ain't shit. Like I know if she talking about her, that's her girl. She just tagged her in the picture talking about, that's my bestie. I know she talking about my black ass like I ain't shit. You know
Right,
what I
and it's
mean?
not as bad with the guys. It's very bad with the females. It's
Right.
man, like, it's very draining. It's mentally draining to the point it's like when you speak up, you get attacked for that. I see too many all over social media. Like I'm like, man, this is crazy.
But and I think I heard you say earlier, like social media kind of like um enhance that dynamic, right?
It really did. Social media did mess up a lot of that in a lot of this, especially in quarantine. It really
I mean,
did.
did it really, or did it just kind of like put a magnifying glass on it? Because in my experience, like chicks been talking shit about each other for long as whenever, and and Fantastic can attest to this. Like women have always been in competition with each other. You know what I'm saying? Light skin, dark skin, whatever, it don't matter. And I'm with him. Like fine is
Right.
fine. We all have our preference, but like we all know, like okay, women
That's
can be
right.
catty. You know what I'm saying? But
hmm
I guess for the sake of this conversation, if we want to focus specifically on, you know, that dynamic of it, you think that social media played more in a role in that, or did it just kind of magnify that this was always something that was going on?
Magnify. It
Okay,
magnified.
fair
Yeah,
enough.
it
Fair
definitely
enough.
did. It because it's a lot. It's a lot in that circle with that. It from social media, from in real life, from being raised how you were little, how even when you respect that person, they don't like that. It's so many, man, there's so many views on that. I especially agree. I definitely agree.
Well, yeah, like I said, one of the biggest things too, and again, man, like I said, it was all between dudes, man. It's just it's just like a friendly, I think like brotherly, back and forth thing. It's jokes. It's nothing, um, there's nothing malicious about it. Even in some of the classic comedy movies, I think they had a couple of colorism jokes or dark skin, light skin jokes in Harlem Nights or whatever, and stuff like that or whatever. So the whole aspect of it is to understand, bro. As an individual, you're only worth as much as you make yourself. Because again, you can be the most attractive female, especially out here, but if you have a confidence and you don't stand in it, than a chick that may be a little bit lesser or even on your level, and she knows how to exude herself and put herself out there, to be seen. She knows how to do the things to bring that extra attention to herself. She's going to get more attention than you because she's purposely putting herself out there for that purpose. And again, when you're a woman, no matter how society is going to lie to you, and this is why we have this big thing in feminism, man. Feminism is really for the unattractive female. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, man. That's the
That's
ugly
very
truth.
true.
Pun intended. Most of these chicks you see that are hard feminists, they are not anything good to look at. And the thing about it is, the women that pretend to be the attractive women that pretend to be feminists, you see eventually they end up with a man in a successful relationship and all these different things, and they change their tunes extremely quick. Once they get that man to come along and take them serious and provide them with protection and provision and all the other things they want in life.
That's right. So I'm about to go now. I definitely love the channel. I definitely love how you're speaking on this subject. I will also recommend to subscribe to my channel if you do so, because I teach a lot about the similar things that you're speaking about. And I'm also a gamer, and I'll definitely as well put it in the chat.
All right, cool.
All
Yeah,
right.
Yuki.
Thank
Yep,
you.
that's up. Yeah, no problem. And Yin and Yang. I see you having the back and forth with Jessica. You want to talk to Jessica? Jessica can come up with you guys and have it out on the chat. But Yin and Yang, you don't look too dark. You don't look very dark. You look like kind of brown skin. I see that you look like you're an older woman. You definitely look a little seasoned. But hey, by all means, man, I agree. But you see more dark skinned women that are very attractive. You only see a few light skinned women that are attractive. Whoa, 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 whoa! Wait! Stop! Wait, what? Jessica X, I agree, but you see more dark skinned women that are very attractive. You only see a few light skinned women that attractive. Is usually when they are exotic, very little black in them. No, that's not true at all. There are plenty of full blooded black women. Steph Curry's mama, yin and yang. You ever seen Steph Curry's mom? Steph Curry's mom is all black and she fine as fuck, and she 50 years old. Steph Curry's mom is shitting on like 90% of like women, period. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Let's see. Somebody else. Light skinned chick, full black. Damn. I'm trying to think of somebody older too. Now Vanessa Williams is mixed. Not Halle Berry. Oh, we just said the what's the girl name from what's name? She's full. She's all black. Um the girl that played that's married to Boris Kojo, she's all black. The chick that's married to Boris Kojo, I can't think of her name. Katie something or whatever it is. I don't know. Oh no, Ari Parker. Ari Parker is 100% black. Nicole Ari Parker, that's her name. Nicole Ari Parker is all black. She's not mixed. I'm not agreeing with her. She said they're not black at all. She said they have very little black in them. No. Is she talking about black as in color? Or she's talking about black in lineage. Oh, she's talking about in color. No, that's again. I guess I'm gonna have to do this from the chat with you because you're afraid to come up. I mean, we can have a conversation. I'm definitely can keep it. But listen, that's false. Again, yin and yang. Light skinned people for like the again 1,000th time are the minority. Dark people, black people are darker by nature. You understand that, right? It's not even close. It's like at best it might be 75-25. People of African descent are naturally darker. Light-skinned people are the minority, the vast minority. So if and when you talk about this thing about that's who gets picked, no, it's not who gets picked. It's not enough for them to go around. It may be a high demand for them, but it's a high demand for them because, like anything, it's a rarity effect. And on top of it, they're highly attractive. At the end of the day, if a woman is attractive, whether she's light or dark, I mean, she's going to be highly sought after. Again, I can name you dark skinned chicks that's the same way. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Ain't no pure blooded. Ain't none of you niggas pure blooded over here if you born over here, man. Man, y'all chicks are really in the chat, man, but y'all don't ever want to come up, man. You can have the combo. Just click the link and get the combo going. Like, what are we doing? The brother said, I'm Puerto Rican and Jamaican. My dad's Jamaican, so I'm black. And last time I checked, all Hispanics are black. For your information. No, not all Hispanics are black, brother. That's, or sister or whoever. That's definitely not true. Not all Hispanics are black. Oh, Red Scorpio, man. It was pretty decent, man. I suck though. I'm gonna try to upload the footage later. Yeah, exactly. Tiny, no, that's a no brainer. She wasn't that bad, but she didn't age well. The older she got, the worse she is. But it's just proof of that, man. Again, that's why I be saying, bro. I see attractive women. Period. I can acknowledge a woman whether she be light, brown, dark, or whatever as attractive, even white or Asian or Hispanic. An attractive woman is an attractive woman, regardless of race, age, or whatever. Even me, like I said, I'm a dude that people see is weird because I can find attractiveness in a chick that's a little bigger, thicker, or fat, if you want to call it that. There's some cute, just straight out fat chicks out here. She can, but the thing about it is, if she lost weight, she'd be a bad bitch. Again, I always say you can lose weight, you can't lose ugly. You know what I mean? Yeah, them Caribbean chicks do be having that accent though, Trini and Ados. Wagwan, come here, gal. Wagwan with the pom pom. Yin and Yang trust. It's the picture. What's this? Oh, you gonna say how fine and how attractive you are? Hey, that's cap. That's cap. Yin and Yang. Come on here and cam up. Let's see. Come on here and cam up. Let us see, Yin and Yang. Let's see if you all fine and everything. You do look a little rough in that picture. I'm glad you admitted to it though. You look a little. You look a little. You got them Louis Vuittons and them Samsonites up under your under your eyes in that picture. That was on a tired day. Oh, you are late. Oh my God. I'm an 8. I'm skinnier now than that picture and never have been kicked out of bed. Yin and Yang, please hit that link because you talking all this sweet shit right now. It sounds good, Yin and Yang. But I mean, I'm Yin and Yang. It's plenty of females that's ever been kicked out of a bed now. That ain't saying much. Unless you're trying to say you got that wop too. You saying you got that wop, Yin and Yang? Yin and Yang. You claim you got that wop because you looking like you might got that dot. You look like you might have that dop, that dop. I'm just saying. It's all jokes, by the way. Don't get in your feelings. I got that dop. Talking about you ain't never been kicked out of bed. Stop. Ain't too many dudes kicking no chick out of the bed, man. Unless that shit is just, unless you got that odor. No, I ain't gonna even do the fucking cam shit, man. It don't matter to me. I'm just trying to have a conversation. I just love how dark skinned women always do this. Shout out to Rashida Strober, or I don't know what she's calling. She's still calling herself Rashida Strober nowadays. But yeah, she at least she will have the conversation. She would actually have the conversation, and that was an aspect of it that was good about that. Oh shit, the farmers market. Okay. Oh, let's see who this is. Cotton. Oh shit. Let's see what's up. Yo, what up?
Hi,
Hello. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I can't complain.
Awesome. So I've been in this chat before and I got blocked. I just want to put that out there.
You got blocked. Why'd you
I
get blocked?
got
What'd you
blocked.
say?
I don't know. I probably called somebody ugly or something.
Okay, I don't know. You had to do more than that. We don't block people for that, but I'll check for your name and get you. Anyway, you here? What's up? Go ahead. What you got to say?
Yeah. So I'm hearing a lot of people in this space say that colorism does not exist,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like that is completely false.
Okay.
Colorism definitely exists. I mean, if it didn't exist, we wouldn't even be talking about it. So there goes that.
Okay. Okay. So, well, there's a lot of things that are theoretical that people talk about. So just because you talk about it doesn't mean it necessarily exists. The argument is whether it truly does exist. And again, I acknowledge that colorism exists, but there are different aspects of colorism. There's an aspect of colorism as to where darker people are receive different treatment throughout the world, which I do agree with that premise. But even that premise isn't as prevalent as it used to be. And then secondly, the most important premise we're talking about in the Black American aspect is from a relationship and preference premise. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree with that. I see a lot of people preferring lighter skinned women, and then they'll turn around and be like, "Oh, I love dark skinned women. Dark skinned women are the beautiful. They're the best." But then will not date one, will not prefer one, will not even look at one. And so it's like you're just saying that just to say it.
No, he's just saying that to get some pussy.
No, but they'll say it in front of everybody. Like a woman might not even be there. They're saying it amongst other men
No,
just
no,
to
they're not.
sound
No,
like
no,
black
no, no.
first,
Trust me.
but that's not
No.
really the case.
Well. It's a quick fallacy. I got to point out a quick fallacy for your analogy. Okay, if it's just amongst men, you wouldn't know what he said because you're not there. Because you're not. It's just men. And as a man, I can tell you this: no man just blurts out and say, I love dark skinned women," just for the sake of saying it. No. He either really fucks with them, and that's what he's talking about. He's trying to penetrate and or build a family and a relationship with, or he's not talking about them at all because it's not what he cares about. So at the end of the day, a man doesn't talk about something that he doesn't like. He don't got a front for niggas. He'll make front for women, yeah, because again, they know how easy it is for and a lot of the times, again, because dark skinned women have such a fragile ego and they have this inferiority complex, you can give them a compliment and that may get you up in there.
Well, first of all, niggas lie to other niggas all the time. Okay, y'all say stuff to each other to seem like the alpha, to feel like the alpha. So that's wrong. That's false. There don't have to be a woman in the room for y'all to lie to try to one up the next dude. Okay. Another thing, um, yeah. So it's just so much wrong with what you said, and
Go ahead, point it out. I'm here. Tell me what's wrong with what I said, and we'll have a discussion.
okay. So the other thing you said was, okay. So say for instance, we're on YouTube, right? And although there might not be any women on the panel, y'all will sit up and lie to each other. So you said that I said that women don't even have to be there for them to lie. And you said, well, you can't say that if you're here, but we don't even have to be in the actual conversation. We could just be in the background listening in. Y'all still
Oh,
gonna do it.
well, no, no, no. So you talking about lying in general, or you talking about lying about women, lying about preferences about women?
Lying about women, lying about preferences about women, all of
Well,
it.
no, well, no, no. Well, again, do that's again. So hold up. Well, you got me there because again, niggas do. I don't understand this how, but for whatever reason, niggas still do lie on their dicks. Niggas do still lie about the
Exactly.
bitches they can get. But yeah, that's a different aspect of it. But we're talking strictly about preference, though. Most dudes don't lie about their preference. Like
So
like
you don't think men prefer lighter or black men specifically, you don't think they prefer lighter women
the
in
majority of them
general?
don't. The majority of them don't, and I can give you the numbers and the data supports it. And before you answer and you say, oh well, there's no numbers and data to show to give you a breakdown of I guess skin tones. Yeah, there's not. But again, we know just from the eye test, and you only be able to do it with an eye test that the majority of black people are darker skinned. What and I'll ask you, what region are you in?
I'm in Los Angeles.
All right, so you're in the West Coast. All right, so for American black people, out of every 10, how many people are light skinned?
How many people are light skinned? I would say half.
Half of the people in California. You saying 50% of the people you walk to just walking down the street. Was it Rodeo Drive, like the most popular strip? Out of every 10 people you see, half of them look like Steph Curry.
Yeah, I'm in LA. It's a lot of mixing going on over here, especially with interracial dating. So
Okay,
it's
so
not a lot of dark skinned people on Rodeo Drive, period. But that's because of,
okay, but that's
that's
well,
because
okay.
of climate.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. So, but okay, so if we moved it to where I'm from. I'm from Georgia, right? If you moved it where I'm from Georgia, I promise you, it'll be maybe one to two. Every 1 to 2 people out of 10 people will be light skinned. And if you jump that number up to like 20, it's not gonna double. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna stay, moderately low. And trust
So
me, the
why do you
reason
think
why,
that is?
because I told you, it's literal biology.
I
Dark
don't
is
think it's
dominant.
biology, no.
Say
I don't
again?
see how, wait, I don't see how you're correlating region with biology.
No, no, no. Well, I'm recording. Because they're 40. The majority of all American black people live in the South. So that's going to be Florida, Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, Louisiana, and possibly Tennessee, South Carolina, North Carolina, like the Southeast region. The biggest majority of black people live in that region. So that's why.
Okay, and I'm asking you, why do you think that is?
Because that's where the biggest original population of black people were because of the whole
Okay,
thing called slavery.
so okay, so you were saying earlier that colorism is not as prevalent as it is. It's not as prevalent now as it was back then. So if that's the case, does that not apply here as well? Like, why are there still darker skinned people in those areas and not over in areas like Rodeo Drive?
Well, that's two different things you're conflating. One is because you didn't have a big black community migration out west. That was the furthest possible way away from the south. So as much as black people migrated out there, it was like lesser numbers because that's the furthest distance traveled. Two, again, you're getting into classism, like you said yourself. It's not only a racial thing as to why you don't see them on Rodeo Drive. It's a class thing. Rodeo Drive is like one of the most expensive, strips. And what ain't that? What is that area? Was that 90210? Is that 90210?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Area code 90210. So that's one of the most expensive areas on the in the country, in the nation. So you're
Yeah,
kind of
so
conflating two different things.
yeah. So what I'm saying, well, what I'm really trying to convey is that basically you have slave migration or whatever you said over in Georgia, and then nobody or not as many people went farther west. And then now that we're in this new generation, colorism still does exist, and that's why we don't have as many colored people over on the west side, is because colored people aren't choosing colored people like that.
No, again,
And that goes back to colorism. Like
well, no,
black
no,
men
no,
are preferring lighter women.
no. Again, listen, you're missing the whole point.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I got yeah.
Hold on, CJ. Listen, again, you're missing the facts. The facts of the matter is, I'm telling you where I live. I'm from. I'm back here now because I'm back in Florida, the place where you have the biggest concentration of African American people in the nation. 40% of African American people live in the South. Okay, so when you have the biggest sample size to view from, I go outside my door, right, and I see 10 black people. I'm telling you, one may be a light skinned person. Okay. This is where pretty much the hub of black people were because of slavery. It wasn't a slavery migration thing. I'm saying once you started having the great migration from the South, that was due to normally the train lines and things, the places is why you have a big influx of black people in Chicago, in like New York, in major cities, is because of that was the one of the major train routes and one of the major train stops. Detroit, Cleveland, Ohio, places like that. And then of course, like you said, it got more few and far between as you what's the name? My email, Mr. Fantastic 824 at gmail.com, Jessica. Oh shit, Rashida's here. Oh Lord.
Somebody called me Rashida, I think, but I don't know who that is.
No, you're not Rashida. No. Rashida Strober. You know who Rashida Strober is?
Oh no, I don't.
Oh well, that's the queen of darkism, baby. You might be finna learn today. I don't know. I don't know if she's here or not. But
Somebody called me Rashida Acolyte. I don't know who that is.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, it's because they shout out to Jessica X for the $40.99 for the pounds. But no, listen, you're trying, but you're not really getting it in there. Shout out to Rod the God podcast. I'm light skinned, prefer dark skinned black women, lived in LA for 4 years. She's capping. See, yeah, listen, that's what I'm saying. So
I don't think so.
Cotton, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I
I'm
prefer
in
dark
my
skin too. Shit.
I'm in my late 20s.
You're in your late 20s?
Yeah.
Okay. And what are you? I see you got a. Oh, that's your right hand. Okay. What are you eating? A sandwich? What the hell are you doing? What's that?
That is a In-N-Out burger.
Oh, an In-N-Out burger. That shit's so overrated. But anyway,
No.
yeah, it is. I was so pissed. A fucking a fancy ass Big Mac from McDonald's. But anyway,
It's so good. Anyway.
it's overrated. But so you said late 20s, right?
Uh-huh.
So are you having a problem getting chosen by men?
No.
All right. So what you complaining for then?
I'm not I didn't complain about anything. I just said I was just trying to figure out what was your thought process as far as why black people aren't, or I'll say dark skinned people, or I'll just keep it specific, dark skinned men or just black men in period are not preferring dark skinned women. And if they are, they're just saying it and we don't see the product of that.
Okay, hey, it's some truth to that. I've seen in my area when I grew up in Atlanta, like I'm light skinned and like my brother is dark skinned and I got dark skinned cousins and I had a lot of dark skinned friends. Um that light skinned girl to them dark skinned niggas, that's like the prize. That's like that's like I seen niggas change their whole life for like a light skinned chick. That's like a nigga won once he get that mix or that light skinned chick.
Mhm.
That's like a dark skinned nigga dream. Like, well, in Atlanta, like growing up where I was at, and like, yeah, I've seen that a lot. And with me being light skinned chick, like most light skinned chicks, they don't really be fucking with me like that every now and then, you know. But it's like rare. I usually like I fuck with who fuck with me. I'm usually fucking with like dark skinned chicks. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's what I liked anyway. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you might see me with a chick that's like jet black or something. I like brown skin or something. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
yeah, no, I agree with that that dark skinned niggas like light skinned females. That is true. Well, in the
Yeah, but
area
I
I was
mean,
at, yeah.
yeah, but this is the thing though, and to her point, this is what I was trying to say, Cotton. So the issue is that it's only a problem when it's the man choosing. Do you have a problem with women? Have you ever acknowledged dark skinned women having a preference of light skinned men? Do you? What's your preference, Cotton? If you don't mind
Well,
sharing.
my preference is black men. Like I don't really pay too much attention to light or dark. I've had both. But I do hear dark skinned women preferring lighter skinned women, and I also see light skinned women
Wait.
preferring
Light
dark
skin.
skinned
You
men.
mean light skinned women or light skinned men?
I don't know what I said, but what I meant to say
You meant
was
men. Okay.
light skinned women choose dark skinned men, and dark
Yes, they
skinned
do.
women choose light dark skinned men. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Okay. I'm just
Like
making sure.
like people want the opposite of what they are,
Well,
it seems.
opposites attract. Like you said, it's crazy. Like you said, opposites attract. And again, I think why is it a punishment or why is it a negative for that? Again, it's just like short women like taller men, taller dudes like shorter women at times.
Yeah, but the height thing is different from colorism
No,
because
no, it isn't.
colorism yes it is
What is
because
what is
colorism.
color? What is color?
Can I just finish my thought? So the reason why it's different is because height, you cannot really change your height. Color, you can't change your color, but colorism is different because it stems from, first of all, slavery, second of all, self-hate. And now it's turned into I don't even like the same group if they're a different color. Like it's just there's origins to all of this, and that's why it's a problem. And if you if you prefer light skin or if you prefer dark skin, that's fine and dandy. But don't sit up
But
here
that
and
defeats
and
color.
and talk crap about the other color.
But
Like, oh,
that defeats your colorism. That defeats your colorism theory, though. That's what I'm saying. If you're saying if you like dark or you like light, it's okay because that's your preference. There's no colorism. The issue and problem that dark skinned women are having, and they're saying is that, um, uh, you know, these black men out here, only want light skinned women. When again, you look at the things, and I know there's no data to support it because there's no fucking no skin tone tracker, but we know that the majority of people in from African descent are of darker tone. Okay. Furthermore, um, at the rate
mhm.
that black men are still choosing black women, I know for a fact, and I've seen it with my own eyes from my own relatives to associates and friends and all these different things and whatnot, what have you. There aren't enough light skinned women to go around to to meet the supply. There are plenty of dark skinned chicks out here with your mom. I imagine your mom's dark skinned.
She is. Mhm.
Of course, right? My mom's dark skinned. Okay, my grandma was
Well,
dark
that's
skinned.
because it was a different era, and black men actually had a little bit more pride in their group.
Well,
They
no, it
didn't
had
care
nothing to.
about light or dark.
But when did light skinned people come around, Cotton?
Light skinned people came around from slave owners doing their thing.
No, that's not true. Again,
Okay.
shout out to my African brothers. There are tribes in Africa that were just naturally lighter. The wonderful thing about melanin and pigment is that that's why you have different shades.
Oh,
So, did
I
you
thought we
ever
were talking
think?
about America. Sorry.
Well, we're talking about America, but where did I'm not going to say all or even the majority, but a substantial amount of us are of what African descent. So your race is Negroid. The wonderful thing about the Negroid race is the Negroid race, regardless of your origin. You can be all of the spectrums of color of melanin and pigmentation. Do you not agree with
Hmm.
that?
I agree with that.
Okay, so
Yeah.
just like you can have two dark skinned people that produce a light skinned child. Have you ever
Yeah.
seen that?
That's me.
All right, so you're proving my point. So if you
Okay,
so if,
but I also have white people way down in my ancestry.
of
So,
course that's a part of being American. That's a part of being an
right.
American black person.
So just
But I'm
because
telling
two
but
black
I'm telling
people
you
can
though.
make a
Oh,
light skinned person
yeah,
doesn't
but I'm
negate the fact that I have white people in my
no, but
lineage.
it's some Africans that have no to very little white lineage whatsoever that I'm trying to tell you from like origin were lighter. They were just lighter. Again, you know what I'm saying? You have brown skinned people, you have light skinned people. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying.
Why do you think black men prefer lighter skinned women?
Because they
Hey,
found them attractive. That's why. They find them
Why do they
attractive
find them more attractive?
Well, I mean, for me, I can only speak for myself. So, I'm gonna get a little graphic. Okay, do you mind? You're an adult. You say you're in your late
It's
20s,
your
right?
show. Go ahead, shoot for
Okay.
it.
So, I like I guess curlier hair. I like curlier hair. I like light eyes. I like hazel eyes. Hazel eyes are just, oh my god. It was this light skinned chick that I saw like in middle school, and ever since then, hazel eyes have been my thing. I like big lips. I like nice juicy lips, and I like pink areolas. I like pink areolas and pink nipples. I never dealt with a white girl like ever, so it's not because I have this white girl fetish or anything like. And I have big ass hands, and I like to smack cheeks and leave a handprint. So other than that, I mean that's pretty much why I like light skinned females.
Okay, so have you ever have you ever just took the time to be introspective and ask yourself, why do I prefer these lighter features, curlier features, straighter hair features, anything like that?
Um, no, because I know why. I know why I like it because that's the female that I've seen along my lifetime that I was attracted to.
Okay, and you don't think that has anything to do with the influences that we are forced to accept here in America?
Well, it wouldn't be forced to accept anything because all these women were black and not mixed. These girls weren't even mixed. They were black girls
That's right.
and or women.
That's right. That's right.
Huh?
Uh, hey, brother, fantastic. Can I just interject a little bit into this conversation, if you
Yeah,
don't
go right
mind?
ahead, brother. You got it. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. Go ahead.
So, dear sister, I just want to disabuse you of that. The notion that dark skinned men don't want dark skinned women. I myself am a dark skinned black man. My wife is equal dark, not darker than me. I live in LA on the West Coast, been here all my life, and so has she. And that, and I have 5 children. Some of them is brown because there's brown in my family, but for the most, we all dark. So I don't know where you getting that notion that, dark skin don't like dark skin. You like what you like. It's attraction. You know, at one point in my life, I was attracted to fair skinned sisters. Later on in my life, near the time where I got married, I like dark skinned women. So it's more or less attraction is not a choice. You are attracted to what you're attracted to. I'm attracted to black women. So and they come in all different shades. So what's the problem if they still black, like brother was just saying? They all
Exactly.
black. So
That's
what's the issue?
that's what it's like. You can't get a win. That's what I'm saying. You can't get a win as a black man for your preference. If it can't just be that's my preference. And let me go back a little bit, Cotton. I asked you earlier, and I cut you off, so I apologize, and I stopped to let you get your full thought out. So I'm going to return to my question. What is color, Cotton?
You know what's funny? I was just going to ask you the same thing because, okay, here we have like you're describing someone with light skin, curly hair, hazel eyes, and I get it. There are black people who present that way, but what is blackness? That's what I was just getting ready to ask you. Because
Well,
if you ask me, like I think blackness really, I mean, if you go back to like region wise and you're talking about the Negroid, and what that all entails, like what is black? Like,
well,
okay,
well. Can I answer?
yes, please.
Black or Negro is um, the most versatile race on the planet because again, unlike everybody else, we have um all the features, literally all of them. Again, people that are in Africa, just in Africa, West Africa versus East Africa, they're all Africans, right? But a West African versus East African are two totally different looks. A woman from Nigeria is beautiful, but also as a woman from Ethiopia or Eritrea, right? A woman from the Congo can be beautiful, but again, so can a woman in South Africa. So what I'm telling you is, I think what we mess up is we put a limitation on blackness or the black race as a whole. You know what I'm saying? There's no limitations. That's the wonderful thing about it. Us, unlike everybody else, like I said, we can be all of the different spectrums of what's name, and literally we have blended into and actually put our DNA and imprint on even other cultures, whether it be Asians or Mongoloids and even Caucasians. So That's what I'm saying. You're trying to limit the Negroid or the black race versus actually look at it and it's extremely expansive and versatile. Versatile. I guess coverage that it has. You can literally get everything from its lightest of light to darkest of dark from the Negroid race. So that's why I'm seeing why we keep trying to limit, I guess, African features, even when itself. Shout out to all the African brothers that constantly state this. That's not accurate, because there are even within the certain tribes, like I think the what tribe was Newt Bowl from? I forget. Like, they're extremely tall. Like it's certain tribes in Africa that have like a height gene. Just naturally, they're extremely slim and extremely tall. There's people that have wider noses. There are
Yep.
different things. What's the name? So the thing is, like I said, we always try to like make and limit blackness or African descent to one thing when it's just not that. The thing is that it's extremely versatile, and a brother, just like a woman, is the argument always comes from one place. I don't care what a woman likes. If she don't like me, cool, fine. I'm not gonna hate. I'm not gonna be mad. She just don't like me. She likes whatever she likes and going about her way. But it should be the same thing. Black men don't get the same respect. It's like, look, this is what I like. This is what makes my penis work and helps me keep the black race going. So you guys should, as long as a black woman, what I'm saying, it should be a great thing. But yet and still,
No,
it's an issue and problem. What do you mean no?
I have an issue because even though black is limitless, right? My thing is here in America, right? Blackness is 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 also expensive here in America, but we have our own set of thing going on here. It's not about like, okay, well, black people are blonde too. Black people have hazel eyes too. Like, so what? So what if we have all these
Well,
things
well,
going
hold
on
on, hold
in
on, hold on. I
America?
didn't, I didn't say blonde. You put blonde in there. I didn't
No,
say nothing about no
there
blonde.
are black people with blonde hair, but black people with red hair. It's all kind of stuff going on
Yeah.
in our group. But my thing is, in America, we expect for the men to perpetuate love for the and show love for that wide variety. And so if y'all all are leaning on the lighter side of things here in America, it's looking like, wait a minute,
But that's not. But
you're
that's not
You,
falling
true.
in line
let me
with
jump in right
you're
fast.
falling in line with the ideas of the oppressor, and that's all I'm saying.
You know
But
what?
that's not true though. That's not true, sister. Like there's like I said, I know multiple families. Both of them are dark, young people. So
Well,
what you're
well,
saying is not
businessman.
true.
But businessman, just for the record, she just said her mother and her father's dark. So I don't understand. That's what I'm saying. Her own life disproves her theory or her rhetoric, and that's the problem that I keep coming up with. I can literally go down my family tree on both sides, and it's nothing but pretty much dark skinned people. That's what I'm saying. In the South is the
Right,
best going to
right.
be the
Especially in
best
the
sample
South.
size. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be the best sample size. And again, this is like the hub for black people in this country. So that's what I'm trying to say to you. And again,
Just
there's
because
What do you mean by fall in line with the oppressor? What
just
do you mean?
because my parents are black and I'm light, and you and your wife are dark and you have lighter kids, doesn't mean I mean, these are isolated events, and maybe it's
so
because I'm in LA and I'm near the beach that when I
So
go to these
no, I'm
places,
in LA
I
too.
see.
I'm in
so
LA
hold
too.
on,
And
I'm in LA. I'm in a different part of
what
LA,
part of LA?
and
Are
that's
you
what
in
I'm
Venice?
saying.
You in
So
Venice?
I'll continue when that noise stops.
well, hold on, hold on.
Oh,
Let me read this. Let me read this super chat real quick. We get back to it. Shout out to Cornerstone Podcast for the 999. Handprints on cheek is great. That standard operating procedures, Cotton. Most definitely, man. You gotta smack them cheeks, baby. Gotta leave them handprints. The boys she really likes in LA don't like her. They like other girls, so she's using colorism as a reason
Oh
in the
man.
story. Shout out to DT. Appreciate you. So
hey, brother,
so
brother,
yeah, go
fantastic.
ahead,
Can
bro.
I ask this question? So you say
Yeah, go ahead.
you say you're a lot. Yeah, she said. Can you hear me? Okay,
Yeah, you
so
loud
she
and clear.
said.
Go ahead.
Okay, she said she's in Los Angeles. I'm in Los Angeles. My family been out here since they moved from Louisiana. They've been out. My grandmother's been out here since she moved from Louisiana. What part of LA are you from where you're saying that you don't see dark skinned people together? Because LA is full of them. I would like to know.
So I'm over here in Westchester,
Well,
Marina
that's the
Del
white
Rey.
area.
It's
That's the
not
white
the white
area.
area. It's not the
Come
white
on,
area.
man. How?
It's not the
Okay,
white area. I have Inglewood is actually adjacent from me. I can
I
get
know.
there in 2 minutes. So I'm in,
Okay.
so don't call it a white area then if you know. So I'm in
Well, it's.
Westchester. My school was fully black in Westchester.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm near Inglewood. I'm near Santa Monica. It's very diverse here. It's not white at all.
Okay.
It's actually advanced as far as it's like, I don't know where you at, but where I'm at is it's diverse. We have all the
But,
shops, we have all the malls, we can
but
get
Cotton,
to all the
I,
places we need to get to. So
Hey,
it's
can I
diverse.
say something right
But
fast?
what I'm saying is in diverse areas like this, black men are with white women or lighter skinned women in these areas. Now, if
I,
you go to
I, I
the hood, you're gonna find a whole lot of dark skinned people who's with dark skinned people because, like Fantastic said, light skinned people is like 1 in 5 or 1 in 10.
so you
so
agree
let
with
me
me
make
then?
this. Let me
So
make this
maybe it's
point.
because of
So
where I am at.
a lot of what you're dealing with is situations where you have a lot of brothers that because Westchester is a more everybody knows that Westchester High and all that was a more well-to-do neighborhood. Everybody know that, right? Everybody wanted to go to Westchester to play ball, and it was more upscale, just like a Hamilton or Pacific Palisades High. So people were getting bused out there for better education. That's why. So now Westchester is a more well-to-do area. So you would find a lot of brothers that move out of the hood, right, and want to marry on to somebody fair skin or somebody white. So that's probably why you see that around that area. Do you see what I'm getting at? So yeah, in those areas, on those outskirts, suburbs, and whatnot along the beach, yeah, you're gonna doesn't mean that it's in abundance. Like saying that's all I want to say. You're representing it in the wrong way. It's not as abundant as you think it is. That's all. That's what brother's
Well,
saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
okay, I respect that. But even when I do go to these areas, like my brothers live over in Inglewood, I got family in these areas, and when I go over there, the black men they're still with lighter skinned women. They're with lighter skinned women, or they're with hood ass white women, or they're with Latinas. The dark skinned women, and I'm not even dark, but I feel for my sisters when they say the things that they say, and that's why I came up here is because y'all try to ignore it like it's nothing. And the girl
Well,
who came up, she said that she loved dark skinned women and her dark skinned sisters, but to know somebody to love somebody is to know somebody, and you can't keep shutting people up and what they got to say about their experience, and then
well,
turn around and say you still love them. Like,
well, no. That's the thing, though. No one shuts them up. No one shuts up dark skinned women. Dark skinned women actually have the loudest voice and the biggest things to talk about it and complain. And again, keep the colorism conversation going. So I was going to ask you this question because you say you're not a dark skinned woman. So are you brown skin or light skin?
I mean, I'm somewhere in between. Some people call
Okay,
me
cool.
light, some people call me brown.
Okay, cool. So let's just say you're light skinned. So do you not deserve a black man?
What kind of question is that?
Well, I mean, it's a very good question because I mean, you're complaining about the light skinned women that black men are choosing. So my question to you is ultimately, I
I'm
guess.
not, hold on. I'm
Well,
not
hold on.
complaining
Let,
about light
let me
skinned
finish.
women.
Well, let me finish. Let me finish. Let me see.
You
My
worded it
ultimate.
wrong. Go
Okay,
ahead.
well, I'm sorry. You're not complaining, but you're bringing up the issue and problem. Okay, you're right. I don't want to misquote you. So you're bringing up the in your eyes the issue and problem of a big. God damn, man, y'all niggas got these. What kind of phones y'all niggas got? God damn. Let me mute you up, brother. There we
You
go.
got the trap
So
phone.
so so what you're saying is there seems to be an unbalanced choosing of light skinned women compared to dark skinned women. Is that fair to say?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. So an unbalanced choosing of light skinned women compared to dark skinned women. Even though you agree with me that there's a very small, percentage and definitely not enough more light skinned women than dark skinned women, we'll just run with it. Okay. So
When did I
what
say that?
what
I
you
never
just
said
admitted.
that.
Yes, you did. You just said, yeah, like Fantastic said, 1 in 5 or 1 in 10 is light people. But we'll come back to
I
that. Don't
said
worry about
I was talking
it.
about over there where Wiseman is
Not-
at
That don't
specifically.
either way. But either way, like I said, so what are the light skinned women supposed to do? Are the light skinned women supposed to just be alone? They're not supposed to. Are they
No,
supposed
they
to
don't have to
shoot?
be alone. And like I
Are they supposed
said,
to?
you worded me wrong. I'm not complaining about light skinned women at all. I'm
I
not
changed it
complaining
from a
about
complaint. I
women at
changed it.
all.
I didn't. I remember you. I just asked you the question. I took away the term of
I
complaining.
know. I
Okay, so
heard you.
I didn't word you wrong. You agree with what I asked you. So
Okay.
again, so are the light skinned women supposed to say, "Hey, well, look, sis, hey, look, guy, I have a dark skinned woman that she told me that she's looking for a man like you, so I know you're interested in me, and I may like you. You know, you're attractive, you're intelligent, you're my type." But I don't want to steal away from my dark skinned sister, so I'm gonna go ahead and hand you off to her. And then if she don't like you, then I'll take you on. That's what light skinned women supposed to do.
Hey, you said it. I didn't.
Wow.
Hey,
But no,
Wow.
I don't
Wow.
agree with
Wow.
that.
hey,
But
Wow.
no,
Okay.
I don't agree with that.
hey,
Shout
hey,
out to
what's up?
RBR Network for the 5. Any lights or superior arguments that has to be force fed to the blacks are lame. We are naturally attracted to black women and vice versa. 1.3 billion, 3 billion in Africa. Real brother, appreciate you, Real Brother Radio, for coming through. Where's my man right here? The Sneak 2008. Thank you, brother. Is this a dark skin argument or an ugly girl argument? Because ugly light skinned black women don't get chosen, and good looking dark skinned black women always get chosen. Exactly, brother. Let me see where we at. Where we at. There you go. The Swoovius, shout out to the Swoovius, man. Cotton, that statement is inaccurate and misleading. I know plenty of brothers that love dark shades, and myself included. You can't generalize an anecdotal experience, sis. Yeah, man. Good shit. Who we got next?
Hey,
Cotton, you want to respond, and then we gonna go to the general.
Yeah, the general out here in LA, he know what's up.
hey, listen. What's up? Shout out, fantastic for having me again. All right, sister. So I'm from Compton, the hub city, and that's predominantly where you will find most of the darker complected people. Now, when you move towards the valley, or when you move further north, right, like North Ridge and all of that shit, yeah, you're gonna find, because guess what happens when you go up there? You find a more diverse population due to redlining. That's another topic for another time. When you go to Compton, Linwood, Inglewood, Watts, yes, you will see some brothers with Hispanic women. You will see some brothers with white women. Not as much. Most of the people in those areas in South Central are going to be very dark complected. Westchester is a very well-to-do area. It was the newer suburb. See, I grew up there my entire life. So that's why I know a little bit about what you're talking about. When you go out to Westchester, when you go up to out to Fairfax and all that bullshit up there, that's where people with a little more money comes from. So they have an opportunity of mixing more, because it's a very mixed population where you'll find a lot of Latin, well-to-do Latins and well-to-do white folks, well-to-do black folks, well-to-do Asian people. That's how that happens. When you go to San Diego, for example, it's the same way. See, there was a split, and you might not know about this, and I'm not going to give you a whole history on location and all of that shit. But there was a split. South Central kind of got trapped in the middle between Los Angeles and San Diego. Okay,
That's right.
I'm a dark complected man, and I love dark complected women. The blacker for me, the better. So I'm on the opposite end from Mr. Fantastic. What we're really having is a conversation here about choice, about preference. That's all it is. And I'll pass the mic back to you, Fantastic.
I just think it's mighty funny how here in America there's a lean towards light skin. This
Where?
seem like a coincidence or what?
And the reason,
Where?
well, let me respond to that real quick. The reason why is because you have to go back to see. I'm a lot older than most of the people on this panel, so I can remember when black women, dark chocolate black women, wouldn't even respond to dark chocolate black men. You know why? Because in the 70s and in the 80s, that's what happened. There was a pendulum swing, and all of those sisters wanted the Christopher Williams types with the green eyes and the curly top fucking little afros and the goddamn elder barges. I remember when it was the reverse. But see, black
Yeah.
men didn't complain. What we did was we
Facts.
kept our nose to the grindstone and just said, fuck it, that's the choice. They want the light brights. I can remember when dark-skinned men, we didn't come in until we had brothers like Denzel who hit the mainstream. We didn't get into play to what was the other nigga with the tax evasion? Um, come on, man.
Wesley
You know,
Snipes.
Passion of
Oh, you talking
Wesley
about
Snipes.
Wesley Snipes? Yeah,
Wesley
Wesley
Snipes.
Yes.
Snipes.
That's when black women had a shift towards darker complected men. Before then, they wanted the
Philip Michael Thomas nigga with the curly hair and the light eyes.
Yeah, and
See,
that's
I
when it right.
remember
So the
that.
Jerry curl was out.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
I
shout
I
have a
remember that.
question. I
Yep,
have a
that's
question
facts.
for you then.
out to the Holy Trinity of Wesley Snipes, Michael Jordan, and Morris Chestnut. Continue. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
it was a you know what one thing that historically this is nothing new. There's always been these shifts in style and acceptance. There's going to be a period of time where there's going to be the dark skinned woman is going to be in style. Then after when those kids get older, the light skinned person going to be in style. Just like with the men, just like the general said in the 70s, in the 80s, early 90s, it was all about the light skinned person. Then the Wesley Snipes people came. The same thing with the women. It was like everybody wanted to get a light skinned person that looked like Holly Berry. Then that kind of faded to, oh, I want me a chocolate sister. Even and then you can even go back further than that because I'm an anthropology historian. The Cab Callaways and the conch in the hair. Then after that, you had the Natalie Cole's father. So it's always been a shift. You had these light skinned men, the W.E.B. Du Bois type people, who were the intellects. But then after that, then you had the darker skinned people who were at the forefront. So this colorism thing is not just a static thing. It's basically a style, a preference that comes in on a pendulum. And then you mentioned something too that's very important. This is not only an American thing. This is throughout Brazil, South America. India has a colorism problem. And we talk about colorism here. This here is nothing compared to how India has a system where if you're born into the system, you can't even get out of the system with education, with wealth, or with nothing. You are born into this caste system, and is primarily based on the color of your skin. When you think about these Indians that we see, these are the lighter skinned Indians that come over here. It's some dark skinned Indians that's darker than the tribes in Africa, and these people are stuck, right? When you look in the Asian communities, there is a shift to get these European features where the Asian women are making they cutting off the slants of their eyes. They turn their skins yellow, if not white. So
You good, bro?
hello, sorry about that.
Yeah,
So
but you still
yeah,
going, bro?
so it's not just an American type phenomenon. So
Yeah, he might hit him on that line, man.
His
Let
mic
me hop
might
in here real
messing
quick.
up.
Shout out to
All right.
hold on, let me get a super chat real quick. Shout out to DT. So she wants other women to stop liking black men. This is why they shame black men and hopes to get other races of women to not want us psychotic SMH. Hey, she did say some wild shit. She agreed with me on that whole light skin
Y'all
chick.
are hilarious coming up with your own little interpretations, but okay.
No,
I want to.
you said I gave you the scenario. You said yes, she needs to pass off that I guess
No,
that
I did not. I said you said it, not me.
I asked a question. I didn't say anything. It was a
Yes,
question.
you did.
It was a
But
You're
question.
not gonna pass that off on me.
so then what is your answer? Will you see that's the problem here yet again. You want to ask all the questions, but when we ask you defer. You go with this benign and neglect shit. So what is
What are
your
you
answer? What do
talking
you think?
about?
Well, you saying, well, he said it, you said it, not me. When he asked a question to you, you wouldn't even give an answer.
What kind? I mean, he gave me a hypothetical scenario, and it doesn't even make sense. So no, if that's why I said if you said it, not me. I'm not agreeing. I'm not disagreeing. Like
Okay. Well,
So
you said
what is your stance?
you're asking me
So what
to
is your
should light
stance?
skin.
What
You're
is
asking
your
me.
stance?
Shut
hold on, hold on.
up.
No,
You're asking me should light skinned women hand over their preferences to dark skinned women just because dark skinned women want dark skinned men.
yeah.
That's
So
a
what?
hypothetical scenario.
Okay. So ultimately, I know there's a hypothetical. So let me just ask you the
So
question. No, let me just ask you the regular question. So what are light skinned women supposed to do then? What are light skinned women supposed to do? Are light skinned women supposed to deny men wanting them, or what? What are they supposed to do? Because again, if you are a woman, and again, as a woman, A woman, it wants to be you. And I'm going to ask you this. I'm asking you this on a personal level. So, do you plan on being married one day? Do you want to ever be married?
I would like to be with somebody, yeah.
So, but not married. So you just
Married,
want to be
sure, why not?
okay. So let's just say long term relationship, a serious relationship. We'll just stick there, right? So
Hmm.
okay. So most in that relationship, you would expect that man to provide for you and protect you, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So are you saying that women, and that's pretty much like a biological thing that women look for from men? Are you telling light skinned women that they should just deny themselves the right, or I guess the experience of provision and protection by a man that likes them because of their features?
I guess it's the way you're wording it that's throwing me off because you're throwing my ideas into a jambalaya of a question. And it's like, no, I never said that. I never said anything like that. But if you're going to force me to answer it the way you want me to answer it, no,
No, no,
they're
I'm not.
not.
I'm not forcing. I'm not forcing you to answer anything. You answer however you please. And again, I was just asking the question. I'm asking the question so I don't like you said earlier, put anything worse in you. So I have to kind of do the jambalaya. I like to be more of a gumbo. I'm more of a gumbo than jambalaya guy. I don't fuck with that swine like that. But yeah. So
No, that's
Fa-
my answer.
Fantastic. It's really simple. Fantastic. It's
That's my
real
answer.
simple.
No.
okay.
Okay, so what are I got it. So the question, I think, let me say it this way: what are light skinned women? What should they do, in your opinion? Should they
Y-
not compete for the
My
same group of
job,
men that dark skinned women want?
my problem is not with the women though. And I never said it was.
Oh,
Well, then where's your problem?
yeah. So what? Hold on. So what should the men do then? So should the men like deny their preferences or change their preferences? Is what?
Men shouldn't deny or change their preferences, but men should be cognizant of how the group as a whole, I mean, how their preferences affect the group as a whole. So, like I
How
said,
how how, how is
But
that?
that's exactly. Wait, hold on, fantastic. You see, this is the asinine truth behind what she's saying. That's exactly what she's asking men to do. Change your preference because of the
Exactly.
effect that it's
I mean,
having
I'm
that's
on
what
the
not
we all
group
hear.
as a
asking you to
Yeah.
whole.
change your preference. I'm
Hold on, but
asking you to
that's why
be
I'm trying to.
cognizant of how your preferences affect everyone in
Okay,
the
so
group.
But if
so
I'm
this
But
is what.
dark, but
cognizant, if
dark
I'm
women
Hold
are
on.
cognizant of how their
hold on,
preferences
brother.
affect us.
Yeah, but
If
hold on,
I'm
But we're
hold on, hold
not
on,
cognizant,
talking
hold on,
if I'm
hold
about,
on.
we're not
Let's go
cognizant
one
doing
at
the
a time. Wait, wait.
whataboutism.
how
So
Yeah,
I'm
wait. Hold on, General. Wait. Hold on. So okay. So how does the dark skinned man choosing light skinned women affect us?
because this is how, okay, back to how you guys were saying that dark skinned women are very insecure. Like, how are they not going to be insecure if the majority of our group of men are choosing lighter skinned
You
women
wanna
here in
you wanna know the
America
answer?
post slavery?
Oh
You
my
know,
god.
hold up. You wanna know the answer? I
Tell
think you
me,
know the answer.
please.
Do you know the answer? It's
Go
called
ahead, tell
self.
me.
It's called self esteem. Self esteem.
Okay.
Hello,
It's called
hello.
self
Okay, but
esteem.
self-esteem is largely influenced by
Imagery.
socializing within a group.
No. And
No,
again,
that's why
no,
it's self.
no,
That's why
no,
it's self.
no. Yes,
If
yeah.
you
Because
if you
listen,
if
hold
you've
on.
ever taken a psychology class,
We talk
they'll
about
teach
group
you about
esteem.
Well, and this
they'll
and
teach
this
you about the developmental stages
and
from
listen. Yeah, and
and
I'm agreeing with you, but this is what I'm trying to tell you, and this is the problem, the issue. Are are women the only people that are dark skinned?
you
Hello.
keep asking me these crazy ass questions.
Well, I'm not asking you crazy questions. I'm asking you logical questions to show you the fallacies in the things you're claiming. I mean, you're saying it's not
How is
crazy
it
at first.
logical if it's rhetorical?
Well, again,
All
that's
right.
just it's to show the blatant thing about the excuses that dark skinned women use or women use for the colorism theory. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Dark skinned black men experience way
Hello.
more
Facts.
just negativity from different
How
aspects
is
of
that
being dark skinned.
so?
What do you mean? How
What?
is it so?
How is that so if women choose dark skinned
So
men?
Okay,
No,
well,
you're.
But wait. But a lot
Can
of
I?
dark skinned
Let
women
me,
didn't choose us.
But
And
yeah,
I'm
many
light. I'm
behind
Can
light
these
we
skinned
women
not
and I
are.
got
can
bad
we just stick to
experiences.
the topic and not do whataboutism?
well,
Are we
no.
talking
It's not
about
even a what about. Well, let me again. Hold on 1 second. Let me say this again. That's again. You're speculating and you're making claims again that are clearly not true. Dark skinned women are chosen more so than men Why? Because again, you already agreed to the premise that if we had equally attractive a woman and man, who's going to get more people approach them?
Right.
That's a
Who's
good
Probably
point.
women.
huh? You
Women.
said women. Thank you again. So
Yeah.
again, it's like 100 to 1. So the fact that you even say that a man is going to have more suitors than a woman, I'm pretty sure. Have you seen an unattractive woman with a dude that you think that
I
she
did
would?
not say that men get more suitors than women. You
I
literally
didn't
just
say you.
asked me that, and I
I
said
know you.
women.
Hold up. You keep claiming. I'm not saying that you did. What I'm doing is I'm walking you down a logic train to show you the again the holes in your argument. I'm
That's
not
what you
saying you said
call a
these
logic
things.
train.
Yeah, that's just what it is. It's very very simple and rudimentary. That's what I'm saying. You're saying it like, but all of your arguments are easily defeated. That's all I'm trying to
Hey,
say.
hey,
Hey,
brother,
let me
fantastic. I
slide.
just want to make I just want to make this one point because I'm at work. I got to go back to work, but I want to make this point. I think what she's trying to state is she has a problem with society's portrayal of black women, dark skinned women, and what they're showing in the media socially is they show like the mixed couple here and there and that kind of thing, or the fair skins being more prominent on TV. Maybe that's what she's addressing because the main statement of black men, dark skinned black men ain't choosing dark skinned black women is a fallacy and it's a generalization. I think she knows that because, as the general said, and another brother, I think it was the information man stated, is yeah, dark skinned men may be a trend now, but in the like I'm an '80s baby coming up in the '80s through the '90s, they was not choosing dark skinned brothers like that. The light skinned brothers had that day. So it is,
And we didn't
but
cry
I
about
want
it. And we didn't cry
right.
about it.
You're not
Right. You
supposed
had
to
to get
cry
in.
about it
So
So
why
then
do
what's
We
your
women get?
didn't
To,
say
argument?
so why do
nothing
women
about it.
get to
We
cry
because
about it?
accepted
first
it.
of all, because women are different from men. We're not gonna have the same
Oh
reactions to everything.
my
Hey, well, look, that's where I lead. Hey, brother, fantastic. Thank you for having me
No
on.
God.
problem. Greatly
Salute to the
appreciate you,
brothers
brother,
in
for
the chat.
coming up.
All right.
Shout out to a
All right.
Hey,
computer geek.
let
You
me
like
slide
what
in.
you
Let
like.
me slide in,
I
Phantom.
got you after the super chats. David, you got it, brother. 1 second. Computer geek for the 20. Thank you. You like what you like. Case closed. Exactly, brother. That's what I'll be saying. The sneak 2008 2000 for the 10. Thank you. Black women who's insecure boils down to her not having multiple mating options for the men that their desire. She can't deal with rejection, so she projects that onto black men who don't find her sexually attractive. That might have
Hey,
something there. It's on
hey,
David.
fat.
It's
Hold
amazing.
on,
That's
General.
amazing how
Hold on, General.
people
It's on
come
David.
up with this stuff.
All right, so listen, I wanted to say this. All right, like, look, growing up, I always liked all pretty women. I was always, I guess, what you want to call good looking, cute kid, because I was always getting kisses from all the girls all the time. My aunties, my mama's friends, everybody's come give me a kiss. I was always getting love. So as I got older, I liked dark skinned women. I'm about Mr. Fantastic's complexion. I liked women that were even darker than us, and they wouldn't give me a play at all. I'm talking about, and that wasn't just then. It's still to this day. And I ain't gonna lie, after getting all the type of women I was used to getting women, I started feeling some type of way about that because I'm like, why won't these dark skinned chicks give me a play at all? Because let's be honest, most men don't have a problem with a beautiful woman. A beautiful woman. Of course, men have their preferences, but for most parts, a man will accept any shade. A black man will accept any shade of a black woman, light, brown, and dark. And the like I was making was these dark skinned women. I'm talking about jewelry. I'm jumping out. I'm the whole package, bro. I just ain't. I'm just. It is, and I felt some type of way because I had never been shot down. Most women tend to give me some play. Dark skinned women wouldn't give me nothing. So then I basically just accepted that light skinned chicks and brown skinned chicks preferred me over the dark skinned chicks. Now here's the weird part about it though. So I didn't complain like most black men don't complain. But what the point we notice is nobody ever talks about how the dark skinned women, because let's be honest, colorism is ran by dark skinned women. Let's quit lying about it. Ain't nobody else with dark black men ain't mad about it. And if anybody should be mad about it, we got the right to be just as mad. But we not even mad about it. Light skinned women not mad about it. Brown skinned women not mad about it. It's just dark skinned women. And here's how you know it's the hypocrisy. Because dark skinned women never talk about all the dark skinned niggas they shut down. So you know they don't give a shit about the colorism. They give a shit about the fact that they're not getting what they want. Like a lot of the people have super chatted and said. That's all it comes down to.
How are you
Hey,
saying that? How are you
that's
saying that black men don't care about colorism when we're having this conversation in the black male space? And
Well,
then
let
you
me respond
said,
to that. All right,
It literally
wait.
said
Hold on.
that
Let me get that. Chance me.
all
Let me
the
respond
women
to
were
that.
choosing light-skinned men, so that goes against
Okay,
your point.
all right, let me respond to that because we're talking about colorism because again, colorism is mainly on the dark skinned women. Like I said, most men aren't complaining. Now, don't get it wrong. We're not knocking people for their preference. See, if we were just talking preferences, we wouldn't even be having this conversation because nobody, we'd just be talking preferences. The people who are really complaining about colorism, let's be honest, is dark skinned women. Like Mr. Fantastic just said, and the brother Wise just said, and myself. We was shitted on. Like I said, like dark-skinned dudes wasn't the most popular. And let's be honest, and we didn't have a problem with it. We didn't start complaining about colorism. We just accepted the fact that these particular color of skin tone, this skin tone of women didn't prefer us. So we accepted that and moved on. Meanwhile, black women are complaining about it. And the only reason
So are you
light-skinned
saying they
women
should
even say
accept
something
it and
about
move
it
on?
is because it's light-skinned guilt. So that's the
Are you
only reason
saying
they say something about it.
That's another big thing too.
are you
Light skin
saying
guilt is
dark-skinned
serious.
women should shut up and
Guilt is
accept it?
big.
Like
Yeah,
you
hold
guys
on,
do?
real quick. Hold on, Cotton. I'm gonna get to you. Let me read these super chats real quick so we lose them. Shout out to John Pro for the 5. Height, weight, and dress size. Her desirability is her own responsibility. Yep, great point, brother. Shout out to my man DT again. Appreciate you, brother. Imagine her working in HR. LOL. I can't pick what women find me attractive, and I'm dark skinned. All I can say is if she's going after my last name, she has to compete. Exactly. Thank you, brother. We got my man Wise Man. So the dark skinned brother fun. Yes, the dark skinned delegation is definitely in the building. Shout out. And we got who? We got Jessica X again. Oh yeah, Jessica. Let me find. There we go. Shout out to Jessica X again. I don't go around complaining about all the mutt half breed Becky comments people make towards me. Great point. Yeah. Hey, it's always one sided, man. Again, light skinned
So
chicks. Go
Hey,
ahead.
so the guy
Fantastic.
who
Let
was
me.
just talking, are women supposed to not complain, not feel a certain way because they're not being chosen?
No,
Let me
they not.
respond to that. Wait, hold on, Q. I get right to you, Q. No, the same way men don't like. Look, listen. If you listen, everything is relative. If you like green cars and I like blue, that's cool. I can't be mad at you for that. Now, what I would encourage is rather than complaining, figure out that this is just smart strategy.
Thank you.
Figure out other ways to make yourself more
Thank
appealing.
you.
You
Be more
can't change your
ladylike. Be
skin
more
color,
sweeter.
boo boo.
Figure out a way to get the leg up on
Well,
these light skinned chicks if they whooping
You
your ass.
can't change your skin color.
Well,
We're
hold on.
talking about skin color,
No, you're
not
right. But hold on.
achievement.
Wait. But what can you change though, Cotton? What can you change?
Right.
A dark-skinned woman can't
Attitude.
change her skin color.
Approach.
You
No,
don't
she can
listen.
So
change
if
her
we're
Listen.
talking
attitude.
about
You change your
colorism, let's
perspective.
keep it at colorism.
Well, no. That's
Hey,
the thing.
fantastic.
Well, hold on. I got you in a second, Q. I'm gonna throw you in a second. Hold
Come
one
on,
second.
man. Please.
I go ahead, man. You got it. Go ahead.
All right. Hey, so let me ask you a question. Are you a relatively tall woman? Would you say like
What'd you say?
5'7"? Are you
Are you tall?
Are you
No,
tall?
I'm
Are
not
you
tall.
like? Are you five? Are you above 5'6"?
I'm not.
Okay, you're not. All right. So let's just say you're 5'4". Do you prefer tall men over 6 feet or men your height?
It's the same thing when I was asked about the color.
No.
I
I'm
do
just
not
asking.
discriminate
No.
against color or height.
That ain't
We
what
didn't.
I'm
But hold
He's
on. We
asking.
didn't
asking your
ask you.
preference.
You scared.
That's
Yeah.
not what I'm
You
asking.
skirted the question. What is your what do you like though? We're not
What is your
asking what you.
preference?
Not what you will take. What is your preference?
I don't have a preference when it comes to
See, she
height.
dancing. See,
So
she
you a
dancing.
date?
I'm
So
gonna
you a
go.
date?
I'm going on
How
mute.
is
So
that dancing? How is
so
that
you a date?
dancing?
So
I've
any
been with
guy?
short
Wait.
guys. I've
Okay,
been
but
with tall guys.
okay, got it. I got it. So I've been with
Okay.
light skinned women, and I've been with dark skinned women, and I've been with brown skinned women. Same here. Now, so my question
Okay.
is, what is your? Are most of the guys that you've dated have
What's
they
the
been?
question?
Most of the
He's still
guys
asking it.
have most of the guys that you dated been above 5'10", or would you say that they've been below 5'7"?
They've
Yeah,
been
she.
at
Yeah, all right.
5'7" on
Okay.
average.
Okay, all right. But see, that's something that men can't change. Same thing with colorism. We can't change our height. We
You
So
can
can.
do
so
what y'all. We
And
can do
and
what
so
y'all
should
can
short
do.
men go around here complaining about not being
yeah,
Complaining, yeah.
tall?
You
It is
exactly.
crazy, man.
That was my
This is the
whole.
thing. I don't think men should be complaining about much.
Oh,
How
so
not?
it is biased.
But if
So you
but
are
if
biased.
women, so if men, I mean, y'all, I don't understand this. So you're
Well, hold
saying
this
on.
is
men
just
don't
take
complain? Why are
Well,
taking
hold
you
that
on. Well,
out.
hold on. Well, hold on. Wait. Let me help you out.
This
Well,
is
again,
just
remember
taking
you
that out
said.
comment.
hold on, real quick. You said you just admitted to, and you agree with the point that again, it's a lot more easier for women to attract men than men to attract women. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So if you're a man and you have a much harder time to attract a female and you have to put a lot more work into it, a man, even if a man is quote unquote attractive, he can't just be attractive and stand up, like I said, and do the Superman pose and be like, fuck me. That's very, very few and far between. Okay. That nigga's like less than the 1%. All right. Has that ever worked on you? Has a dude ever walked up to you and you thought he was just so attractive and he's like, have sex with me? And you was like, okay. Has that
No.
ever happened to you?
Mm-mm.
Do you think that will ever happen? Is there a dude on this planet that you deem so attractive that if he walked in you, he was just hit you with the Superman pose, put his hand on his hip, and poked his chest out and said, "Hey, have sex with me"? Would that work?
No.
Okay, all right then. So this is what I'm saying. You know what a woman can do though? She ain't got to do none of that. All she got to do is hint as like, "Hey, do you want to go, back to my place or what?" And niggas read can, hey, and she can say that in any language. Okay.
So
No
you
matter
want
the complexion. No
so you
matter
want
the
dark skinned
complexion.
women. You want dark skinned women to put out so that so that you don't
No,
have
no,
a light
no, no,
skinned
no, no,
That's
no.
preference
not
See,
what he
anymore.
you're
said.
saying, now you're trying to hit me with what I never hit you with.
I'm asking you
No,
questions in the
I'm
same
telling
form
you.
that you asked me
Okay,
questions.
I want dark skinned women to, for one, be self confident.
Right.
Two, put themselves in their proper place. If you're a two and a few and a four below, hey, own it. I'm sorry. I mean, you're just
Is dark
unattractive.
skin if they do that, is that gonna change your preference?
Of course, it's not.
Exactly. So the point is null and void
But wait.
then.
Let me say
Is the
this.
point?
Wait,
No, hold on. The
sister.
point isn't null and void. But hold on. This is what I'm telling you. For a guy that listen, for a guy that does, because again, even though I have a preference, again, does that mean a dark skinned woman is completely total shut out? No, that doesn't mean that. Because again, she could have a great personality. We could have things in common. We could have hobbies and stuff. We could have we could just be connect on a spiritual level or intellectual level. It's plenty of things
So
other than just look.
should a woman accept you with all those things when she starts skiing, even though she knows you have a preference for what she's not?
Well, that's on her. I mean,
No,
again, if I'm
no,
entertaining her, what do you mean? No, no,
mm-mm,
no, no, no. Why is she worried about that? Listen, hold on.
no.
Okay, so that's like me holding you
Are you gonna go
responsible.
with somebody who you know you're not their preference?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna beat her motherfucking back out and change her
Oh
preference
my
to me.
god.
What you
Right.
talking about?
And do you know how many women?
I'm gonna
You know how
make
many women who tell you you weren't their
I'm
first
gonna make
choice,
her my
or you weren't their preference?
yeah. I'm gonna make me her preference if she
Right.
crazy enough to give me the
Oh
chance. What are
yeah,
you
how you
talking
gonna
about?
do that?
Hello.
How you gonna
Uh,
do that if her preference is a light
By
skinned nigga?
showing out.
well,
Huh?
again, if she's is she entertaining me? We're actually like seeing each other and all these different things, or
Boy.
am I trying to get in there?
But let me say this. Wait, let me say this. Black women.
All I need is the one on one and to get in there. Once I'm in there, it's over with. I mean, what are you talking about?
Conversation.
Okay.
But let me say this though. Let me say this though. Dark skinned men showed them the way. We didn't bitch about it. We just kept on doing what we did, and we improved on ourselves, and now we the shit. We
And
showed them we
good.
get because like we said earlier, dark skinned women will be able to get play before dark skinned men can. So if anything, if anybody should be complaining, it should be the dark skinned men because we're affected more
No,
by it. But
no.
you never hear us complaining about it because all we did was got our shit together and look, we bought our time, and now look, we the shit.
No.
Uh-oh. Okay. All
No.
right.
Okay,
All
even
right.
though I said that a woman is more likely to not get turned down than a man, I also believe that dark skinned men are um more sought after just because they're dark skinned men.
For
Like
But it
now.
wasn't always that
y'all
way
are
though. But
always
it wasn't
talking about
always that way
how
though.
black men are at the top of the sexual chain. So don't ignore that just because
But it
we're
wasn't always that way though. You're going around that. And we
but
listen, and we
it's
didn't get to
that way
crying
now.
complaining about it.
It's that way now.
So then how about sisters do the same thing we did? Get in
What did you
shape,
do?
make yourself wait, hold on. Get in shape, make yourself look good. Work on all the things you can work on and wait for your time in. Like dark skinned black men did.
Okay, but y'all said women don't have no time.
Oh,
Dark
I see
skinned
where
women
this
are
is. I'm
soft.
gonna mute. Y'all got it.
So if
Well,
so
shit.
if
I was gonna
women
say,
so if women don't
wait.
have time and y'all not giving them the time of day, then what the fuck are they supposed to do? You asking me what light skinned women supposed to do? How about we ask what dark skinned are supposed to do?
Y'all are sold out. Are you saying dark skinned women aren't like sold out? Like,
No, I didn't say that.
okay, so
A woman can get a man when she can't get anything else. Miss me with the bullshit. Stop it. And we keep
Okay.
telling you,
Right.
and we keep telling you, there was a time, and I'm telling you, not that long ago. I don't know how old you are, but you probably were, a child or a baby or infant. But I can remember, and I don't know when you were born, but I can remember late 70s, early 80s, light skinned niggas were the shit.
Facts.
Like
Shout out to Wesley
late
Snipes.
70s, early 80s, and through the 80s, matter of fact, with Christopher Williams. What's the other nigga name? Tony
Shit.
Terry.
Yeah, Ice T.
Ice
Shit.
T.
Yeah.
Prince. Prince
Carson
got
Wentz.
and
Right.
So now that the
But
role has
Wesley
changed,
Snipes changed that shit
so
for him.
now that the role has changed, and we're telling you what dark complected men had to go through. excuse me. We're telling you what dark complected men had to go through. You want to make this big to do it all because black dark skinned women are now having to kind of deal with the same thing.
Right.
I don't get
So
that. You see what you
are you
want?
Like,
agreeing?
Q, it's like you always say, Q, they always want the advantage. It's like you always say, Q.
Yeah,
Fact.
exactly.
So are you agreeing that these preferences are largely influenced by the media?
Your preferences are
no,
largely influenced
no,
by your preferences are influenced by your surroundings and where you
and
are. If you
your
grow
life
up
experience.
in your
Surroundings,
life experiences,
media, same thing.
No, it's not. No, the media
Yes,
is
it
totally
is.
separate than your.
It's called
No,
an
no, no.
environmental factor.
Yeah, but no, but listen, no media made me like or have a thing for light skinned chicks. I told you, it's specific females that I found attractive throughout my lifetime that pretty much
Right.
made me like that type of woman.
On
It had nothing to
TV,
do with.
movies. Lena
But when
Horne
he
and
went, but he was just talking about culture,
Yeah,
movies,
all right,
what we
hold on. Let me
see,
read
what
this
we're
and we
influenced
gonna
by.
let the truth in here after I read the super chat.
uh-oh.
Shout out to C Rose from the breakdown of woman's perspective for the 499. Thank you. So do dark skinned black women have to work harder for your attention? No, not if she's attractive. If she's attractive, she ain't gotta work hard at all. She just gotta,
Hello.
she just, you know what I'm saying, need to be ready to take some good, you know what I'm saying? Some of that
Yeah.
good wood. Shout out to Jessica X for 499 again. I
Yeah.
always say my ex preferred dark skinned chicks. I didn't care because I got him. See, look at Jessica. Jessica say she put that WAP on him. Say she put that WAP. Them P's and
She put
crumpets.
that X on him.
Yeah, I was good enough to change his preference. Exactly. Like I'm saying, hey, you let me in there, baby. Hey, I'm telling you, that bitch would be
Fact.
doing that shit. Hey, chocolate day, morning, noon, night, breakfast, lunch, dinner. Goddamn, I'm telling you.
Bro, do you know how many women told me I wasn't their preference? And I'm looking like, bitch, I'm the
Exactly.
shit. I'm like, I'm
Like,
shocked. I'm like, I'm
yeah,
everybody's
you
preference. But
crazy.
you know how
Like I
many
said,
women
yeah,
told me that and I still had them laying down at the end of the night? Shit, some
exactly.
women I
Like
was
I
in
said,
relationships with.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, she's entitled. That explains it. So her premise is hypocritical. Excuse me. Minister is supposed to deal with being denied, but if she's rejected, it's not fair. So any logic introduced is going to go over her head. Yeah, pretty much. Thank you, brother. Again, shout out to Savage Red Recovery. The funny thing is, men can't change their height. Men can't change when women say no baldies. All women have a celebrity they want to smash. So all of us men know we not the first pick. Exactly.
Right.
Shout out to my man Shy Guy Fly Guy for the 10. Thank you. Greatly appreciate you, brother. So no man, are you ready? Are you ready? It's the truth with Real Brother Radio in the building. What's up, bro?
What's going on, man?
Let
Thank you
the
guys for
insanity
having me.
begin.
No, it's not insanity. It's truth, though. You can't stand that. That's worse than insanity for you guys. I want to give a shout out to the sister, Cotton. Now, you know, my first apartment in Los Angeles was right next to Westchester High, right next to it in Playa del Rey. Really? And I met the sister, Doria Purdy, because I had clothing. I had a clothing company and I had clothing in the swap meet. And one of the sisters in there, her name was Doria Purdy, black thing. I said, you know, I've been living in LA for a few years, about 2 years. What's up with the sisters? And, you know, I live near Venice Beach. She said, oh, that's your problem. She said, them niggas go to Venice Beach to get away from black people. Move to Leimert Park. They don't care about what car you got. They don't care about how tall you are. You ain't got to be no Laker.
They don't care if you live in that motherfucker either.
I moved to Leimert Park across the street from a Audubon on 8th and King, and that's where I met my wife, the Chocolate Slimmy, at the Baldwin Hills Crenshaw Mall. I got the fuck out of Dodge. Now, I had a roommate, part-time brother, Tony Bell, whose mother's white. And he had all kind of white girls coming in there, ugly ass white girls, sellout ass sisters. They looked at me like, "Well, he living with the real brother." The real brother pay for the fucking apartment, nigga. So anyway, he eventually married the white girl, of course, and I married the chocolate slimmy. Now, you are 100% right, Cotton. If we're not proactive about this genocide through miscegenation, see, the part-time sisters, the high yellow heifers, they attacked, and I told Queen Maya yesterday.
Shout out to them.
I said, Queen Maya, what you and Jessica X are doing, and she gave Jessica X $100 on her thing. I'm not hating on her money, but I said, what you do? She gave me $50. It gave Jessica X and the Nazis and the black genocide through miscegenation crowd. You gave them $100. I said, we are not, as black people, trying to help people breed the black race out of existence. This happened in Australia. This happened in Brazil. This happened in Canada. This happened in Mexico. It's happening in parts of New Orleans. Brazil had 80 million black people, the largest African population outside of Africa. It was where they took the slaves to train to be slaves, right? To be coons on Coon Mobile. Who was that brother that had the Coon Mobile phone that was calling? We couldn't hear him and shit. Yeah. Coon Mobile. Yeah, it's a new company. It's
like a RBR.
Terrible.
You get $10 off and shit. But anyway, so if we're not proactive about these idiots who think that they can make America white again by breeding the black race out of existence, then it will happen. It has happened. So we have to be proactive. If you're a black dude, a real brother, then you need to find you a real sister. If you're a part-time sister and you might be racially challenged pigmentation wise, then I think you should lean towards the darker skinned brother so that the kids will have a chance. We need to have a chance. The media is influencing us. Social media is influencing us. What the images we see, this burns me up more than anything. Now, you know damn good and well, there's 25 million. There have been 25 billion searches today for black YouTube. You know how many people are here? No, less than 0.0001% of the black people who have YouTube accounts, of which there's about 220 million, and there's only 5 people here. How come? Because they don't want black people to come here. Because they don't want black people to hear me. Well, hold
on, real brother. This ain't your channel, brother. We got damn near 260 in here. We got way more than 5, brother.
In the scheme of 220 million black people with YouTube accounts, 253.
Shit. Hey, RBR, I gotta ask you a question, RBR, real quick.
Yeah.
You said so. Your wife, is she? And I'm not trying to be personal. Is your wife as dark as myself? You see my photo, or Mr. Fantastic?
Yes. We call her Chocolate Slimmy.
Okay. So you are how close would you say in color swatch to your wife? Would you say that you're one color lighter? Because I've seen you live, and I know that you're a real brown brother. Are you 2 shades lighter? Or are you 3 shades lighter?
Well, a couple. I take blood thinners, so it makes my skin a little bit lighter.
So hold on.
But I've been a real brother most of my life.
Here's what I'm pointing out to you. You see, your wife had a preference. She preferred a lighter complected guy, a guy who was lighter than what she was.
That's not true. Right. And you know why I say it's not true? Here's why I say it's not true. Here's why I say it's not true. First of all, she's from Seattle, where I am. But second of all, she's been with Africans. Now you know damn good well. I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about. No, I'm talking about all of the boyfriends. I'm not talking about who she's been with. Yeah, nice try, man. Nice try, but no. She hold on, man. Let me finish. The sister that wanted a white boy, that wanted El DeBarge, wouldn't be attracted to me.
Let me finish, brother. Let me finish.
Right. Ain't no way in hell.
What I'm saying is, it doesn't matter who she had been with in the past. What matters is who she's married.
Ended up with. Now. Thank you. Yes, ultimately. Yep.
Who exactly. She ended up
that's
with.
That's kind of stupid too, actually. But yes, you're right. She had a preference for darker complected men, and then she settled for the real brother. Now, if you can say whether or not
she settled for someone who liked her.
Yes.
She
Damn.
settled.
Okay, well, hold on. Let me read these super chats, man. Shout out to 305 Will for the 299. Forget this colorism ish. Where the white women at? Hold on, nigga. Hold on. Hold on.
That nigga
You
just
know how you
going.
get. Savage
Okay.
Red Recovery for the 999. Mike Jones, Biggie both said women didn't want them. They had to get famous to get women. Women are mad. They don't have to do something. Men know we have to do something to get women. Men don't cry about it. Exactly, bro. Men just know the deal, man. Dr. Pablo Fresco Bar in the building. She's hung up on preference, but preference doesn't equal exclusion. Exactly, brother. Appreciate you. Hey, greatly appreciate you guys showing all this love, man. You guys don't have to, but you definitely today on this great Cinco de Mayo and all that good shit. Cinco de Drinko.
Supporting that
genocide.
You have to get in. You have to get in where you fit in. You have to choose who chooses you.
Exactly.
Okay,
that's what I say, man.
Nice
I only want a bitch that want me. Shout out to Dark Slothy for 299. Shout out to all my fellow raccoon sexuals. Exactly, bro. Hey, if she ain't like, she ain't right. Goddamn, you know it.
So you're saying you for somebody who wants you? Is that what you just said?
Question for I think he meant Cotton. That's her name. Do you only choose dark skinned men for dating preferences, Cotton? Do you only deal with dark skinned dudes?
I already answered this question.
Yeah, she don't. She has no preference in men. She do them all. Excuse me.
Yeah, I do them all of them.
She don't do
So
them
you
all.
go. So your color scheme is from light bright and damn near white to dark as midnight. That's where you are with it.
She said tall and short and everything.
I'm
too.
not. I do not. I
Tall,
do not.
short, fat, bald. It don't matter.
She ain't got no preference.
I'm not about to be with no fat man.
Wait,
So then you do have a preference.
He can be thick, but he can't be unhealthy. He got to be able to walk up the stairs.
Hold on, real quick. Shout out to hold
But
on.
guess what? You
I
can
got a big
lose
super
fat
chat.
though.
Oh, so you agree with me a lot? Cotton,
You can lose fat. You can't lose your skin color.
Cotton, you've been listening to me again. Just like I said, you can lose fat, but you can't lose ugly. So again, that's the same thing. Cotton,
Skin color is not have nothing to do with ugliness.
What? Who told you that?
Nobody said that. Nobody said that.
All right, whatever. A lot of things y'all say to me, and I respond. You say nobody said that.
Because we never
and y'all doing
associated
the
beauty
same
with
thing to
skin
me.
complexion.
So
Nobody ever said that.
and y'all doing the same thing to me. So go ahead.
Oh, it was before him. Hey, but real quick, shout out to Jonathan Strong for the 1999. I was a pick of the litter back in the 1980s when Nino stabbed Kareem Akbar. God damn it, big bro. Hold on, bro. When Nino stabbed Kareem Akbar in New Jack City, that was the end of my reign. However, I found a way to win, just like my chocolate brothers, dark skinned women. Exactly, man. You got to compete. That's the major thing. Women aren't used to competing, especially black women. That's another major thing that we don't ever want to talk about. So I'm gonna ask you that question too in a second, Cotton. Then we go get to my man Mad Sciences. Greatly appreciate your patience, brother. 205 Will again, brother. Thank you. RBR passes the brown paper bag test, so you can't be a real brother fraud. All right. Oh shit. Saw the Savage Red Recovery. She has let white dudes back. Oh shit. Oh Lord. So you dealing with them white boys too, Cotton?
I had a white boy before, sure did.
Wow. See, look at this. So hold on. Wait a minute, Cotton. How the hell you gonna be up here complaining about brothers picking light-skinned sisters when black women and you dealing with the oppressor? Didn't you say something about the oppressor earlier?
I did, but all white people are not oppressors.
Oh my God. Real brother,
hey, check and mate.
No, we don't any selling out. But I mean, if she
he quiet now. Do you agree with her now, RBR?
I still agree with that. We have to be proactive about black people and black families.
And that's what I was saying.
So hold on. So wait. So you mean Cotton? So what you telling me, Cotton, is that you can be out here riding a whole white pole, right? Okay, you can be out here testing the vanilla motherfucking Milky Way and shit. All right, you out here motherfucking. You know what I'm saying? Getting the sheets beat by the man that was cracking the whip. And now I gotta fucking make sure I give first right of refusal to dark-skinned women. And I ain't never dealt with a white woman in my life.
Hey, what do I always say, David?
That wasn't dipped in chocolate.
They want the advantage, Q. That's what you always say.
They listen, black women only want the advantage.
Yeah,
You
man.
see,
Hey,
she had.
But they try to hide it behind equality, but that's not what they want. That they already have it their way. They have it better than us. They want the advantage, and I wish they just come on out and be
Simple as
honest.
that.
Like, yeah, I know it's unfair, and I want to be above. I want to have what I want. I want what I want. I wish
and
y'all
the
just
white
gonna be honest and just say that.
and the good old white man could smell it on you. He could smell it through the damn computer screen that you out here taking that white meat. See, look, see, he knew it. His white man senses. He said he looks like Mega Mind. He don't look like Mega Mind for no reason. He can smell it on you. God damn it. Savage
I
Red
want to
recovery for
know.
the 199. I called it. She let white dudes back. See, they never miss. Never miss. We got my man Mad Scientist. Greatly appreciate your patience, brother. Go right ahead. You're on mute, bro. On mute, Mad Scientist. Are you still there? We'll come back to him. We got Chow Hound. What's up, brother?
What's going on, my brother? How you doing?
I can't complain, man. It's on you. Go ahead.
Well, coming from a family, my father's side was Creole, or is Creole. You know, they used to do the brown paper bag thing. And anybody from the old school go back, they know what the brown paper bag is. If you anything darker than that brown paper bag, they didn't want you walking up into the house. And that's how some of my family was. And this is coming out of New Orleans and Lake Charles. So with that kind of situation, we were being taught and raised basically to like, for instance, the women, the girls, you have the long hair, you keep it down and let your hair grow down past your shoulders, down to your butt and all that. That's why the men, you know, they get them ready for marriage. So that thinking translated into how I dealt with women or girls coming through out of high school. When I would see certain girls, it's like my mom would see them and she didn't like them. If they were dark skinned, my mom didn't like them. And my mom was brown skinned herself. But my dad, basically, he wasn't even black. And the thing was, he hated whites at the time, so he was telling me, you don't get with nobody white. But the way the family acted is like they didn't want you with nobody dark. So then one of my cousins, she got pregnant by a brother he was cool. But because he was dark skinned, my uncle tried to kick the baby out of her stomach.
Damn.
Right.
And
damn.
That's how that color thing was real deep. And
that was racism, brother. That was no colorism, brother. That was racism. Goddamn. That's shit. Kicking babies out of stomachs. You can't be out here motherfucking hitting it's good from 60 with no baby, man. Like, goddamn. Shit. But we're gonna come back to you, brother. Let me get in a couple of these super chats. Shout out to Snuggle 668 for the 5. Why does RBR cut his fellow brethren off and not respect what they have to say, and does not try to understand his own, but expects them to understand him? It's RBR, Snuggles. Don't ask. We just let him come through like the drunk uncle he is, and you know, when we let him stay. You cannot make this up. Thank you for Shy Guy, Fly Guy. Thank you.
Hey, fantastic.
Yo, go ahead, brother. It's on you.
Hey, man. Look, this is a math problem. Let's say 100% of the black male population wanted a light-skinned woman. Let's say that's a fact. Here's the thing. It's not enough of them to go around if that's even the case. So, Dawson says, you good. It's a math problem.
Thank you. That's what I keep saying, bro. I don't even know why we're having this argument. And Cotton has agreed to my premise again that, you know, there's not that many light-skinned people in comparison to dark-skinned people, especially women. So again, and there are more women. I did not
agree to that. You're funny.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did, and I can tell you exactly because you was talking about certain parts of I think he mentioned Compton, and you said it's like 1 in 5 or 1 in 10, like Fantastic said. That's exactly what you said.
In Compton, though.
I mean, it's going to vary where you live.
No matter where you are.
If it was 100% of all black men, it's a math problem. There's not enough to go around. Period. That's assuming every black man wants
And
a light
it's
skin.
not enough to go around, and that's why if there's not
But
enough light skinned black
Listen,
women to
man.
go around,
I
y'all will
keep
just
telling,
choose a Latina or a
I
white
keep
girl.
telling you, I keep telling
Look,
y'all.
here's the thing.
Kind.
Baddies always win. Marla Negra is not complaining about
Thank
colorism.
you.
I promise you.
Are you serious?
Bernice Burgos
That was
too.
her main talking point when she was on
She
that
So,
was
show was
capping. She was
colorism.
lying.
Rhea Miles isn't
so,
either.
so you're telling me guys are, like if Mr. Fantastic just got back from a date with Marla Negra, he was like, yeah, man, scientist, she was cool, man. Marla Negra bad, man. She too dark, so I'm a pass. Man, are you kidding me?
I'm definitely about to spread them cheeks and lift them feet.
Hold on, Fantastic. Let me say something real quick. Lamara Negra wasn't talking about her dating life. She was talking about her acting career.
Yep. Thank you.
She was talking about the professional side. She wasn't talking about her because if I'm not mistaken, I believe she's in a into the light of variety of men as well. If I'm not mistaken.
You're right, and even with her professional career, outside of like Tyler Perry and maybe one or two other guys, there's no black men that are casting directors. All of that, on the inside of Hollywood shit. Niggas are not putting that, outside. Don't give them music videos because they don't really make music videos anymore. Black men are not putting light skinned women on the face of the production side of media and music. So your beef, even on the professional side, your beef isn't with us.
It's not.
So,
and I'll tell you.
so
Let me add this right quick, Fantastic. I'm gonna give it back to you. Also, you have to understand the black women, some but not all. We have to make that clear. They only want equality as long as, what do I always say, David? They can have the advantage. That's why the complaint of colorism is up now, because some are losing the advantage. Others have the advantage, so they're not complaining.
Facts.
And that's the problem.
Let me so Cotton, so what's your overall, because you are in your late 20s and I'm guessing, are you in a serious relationship right now?
Not right now, no.
Okay, so are you overall happy with your dating pool or your dating experience, from your experience, I guess, from adulthood till now?
It could have been better, but
Could have been better.
I'm not losing sleep over it.
Why didn't you have more white boys? I mean, because what you think was not enough white boys in there? So that means what? You hit some Jose's up too, huh? You had some Hispanic dudes.
What's the question?
Did you date Hispanic dudes too?
Hey, hold on. Let me ask her something. Let me ask her something right quick.
I'm just saying. Remember, you was complaining about Latinas. You was complaining about dudes picking Latinas and whatever. So I'm asking, did you have?
Because I brought it up doesn't mean it's a complaint.
Okay, we're in observation. Well, it's not obvious from where I'm from, but okay, so observation. So that's why I asked. But you were stating it as that was one of the reasons as to why black men were choosing everything but dark skinned women. So that's why I asked, have you dated a Latin guy?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so
what does that have to do with
y'all? It's the whole hypocrite. Like I'm saying,
what does that have to do with? No. I'm gonna tell you why it's different. I'm gonna tell you why it's different.
To the problem. Hold on, no.
I'm gonna tell you why it's different.
So why aren't you?
Me dating a white, a Hispanic, a black, a Indian is different from y'all predominantly choosing black, light skinned women over dark skinned women that are also black.
Between
so
you,
hold
what's
on.
the
So
difference between you choosing predominantly white men and Latin men over black men? What's the difference?
Whoever said it was predominant?
Well, even still, one white man given a chance is one black man that's not given a chance. One Hispanic man given a chance is one black man not given a chance. So why aren't you being a part of the solution by restricting yourself? Because you said you're not that dark yourself. You're somewhere between light and brown, so you would fit the thing. Why don't you only entertain dark skinned black men?
Because she like, oh, that's different. She like, that's different.
Why would I sit up here and only entertain dark skinned black men?
Complaining about me.
Can I finish my statement, or should I just hop down?
Why
would I only choose dark skinned black men only to complain that black men are only choosing light skinned black women? Why would I do that? Wouldn't that be the same thing?
You would be You would be helping. You would be helping resolve the issue that you're having, because again, you would limit yourself to well, you saying that you're light skinned, so I guess yes, right. You saying you're not dark. Okay, I got you. I got you. So now that does make sense because you're not dark skinned. Okay, allegedly you're not dark skinned. Okay,
Wait,
even though it's
let
kind
me
of
ask her something. Let me ask her something right quick. Where's the dark skin outrage for the resentment that light skinned women go through from other dark skinned women? Where's that?
What?
All right, let me
You
try.
ask,
I knew that was gonna lose. I'm
you're
gonna try this again.
asking
All right, wait, hold
you're
on. I ask you
asking
again.
dark skinned women
Where are
to
the
fight
dark skinned
for light
chicks?
skinned women.
Wait, because I see light skinned chicks take up this cause for dark skinned chicks all the time.
Yep.
So where is the dark skin outrage for the resentment that the light skinned chicks
non-existent,
get?
Come on, Katan.
non-existent.
Non-existent.
Come
Sisterhood.
on.
They don't even care
Where
because it's
is
all
the?
about them.
I can't even get your question out because people are talking over you. So
Well,
I don't even know
that's a
what you
deflection.
said.
Go ahead. That's all right.
Okay, well let's go around the Savannah. It's on Savage Ray Recovery. Go ahead, bro. Savage Ray Recovery. It's on you.
So what's what's funny about this is how are you gonna be mad about dudes' preferences, but you date anybody? Like, if you
Because
think it's
I
so
don't have a
important for
preference.
black love, then you should
That's
have.
why. Because I don't have a preference, and I feel like if I
Okay.
did have a preference,
Cat,
I wouldn't be talking about other people who aren't my preference. That's the
we just
thing.
established you don't like fat guys. You do have a preference. Cat.
But we're not talking about weight though. We're talking about
That's still
color.
a preference. Oh my
But
god!
that's
Like
not.
how do you?
But Cotton, that's what I was trying to
You
ask you
are
earlier. That's what I was
Okay.
trying to get you
Okay.
to
Okay.
see.
Okay. Okay.
Real
All
quick,
right.
let me
So
see. Let me
you
see.
fuck guys with
Hold on, real
small
quick.
penises.
Whoa. No. Oh Lord.
No, that's an immutable characteristic. That's legit. Do you have a penis preference size? I mean, that's legit. That's something you can't change. So we'll keep it apples to apples.
Because women say size matters. They say that all the time.
Cotton, you're on the spot. Cotton,
Y'all
what say
moving the
you?
goalposts like crazy.
It's not moving. Well, this is what I'm trying to get you to understand. Cotton, you're the person that's trying to act like the only feature that matters is color. What we're trying to tell you as
No,
men,
I'm
and
not. I thought
yes,
that
you
was the
are.
conversation. That's why
Well,
I'm sticking
no.
to it.
Of course, but this is what you're doing. You're purposely trying to corner the argument and the debate, and by not admitting the fact that again, color is just a feature like anything else. Height is a feature. Weight is a feature. Eye color is a feature. Lip size is a feature. Nose size is a feature. Body type is a feature. Does a guy have long arms? Does a guy have big feet? Does a guy have big hands? Does he have small hands? Like you said, the whole sexual organ anatomy and size, that's a feature. All those things are features. So but and the thing we're trying to get you to understand is you're saying that, hey, I can like several features, which you have admitted to. You everything but a nigga being fat, or even a man, because you're not even limited to niggas. You can date black men,
Mhm.
you date white men, you date Hispanic men. All of your options are open. But yet and still
Right.
you're complaining about black men that happen to like one feature. And again, ultimately at the end of the day, this is a black woman. We're not talking, I ain't even talking about mixed women. I'm well, let me see. Well, she had some Indian in her blood or some shit. But anyway, still, you know, light skinned women for the most part, that's what I'm saying. That's the issue and a problem. But black women, and this is what often happens whenever we had this conversation, we try to get, even though you say you're not dark skinned yourself, we talk to dark skinned women. Shout out to again, Rashida Strober. Rashida Strober was at one point in time married to her dark skinned husband that she says it in a loving way, called him crispy, but then she brags about her light skinned boyfriend that she just loves the world and wants the world to know about she having. So the thing is, what we're talking about is the featureism aspect of it, as to where you want to make a feature of color different than a feature of anything else. At the end of the day, they're all just features.
Okay.
Especially if
So we're moving it from colorism to featureism. Got it.
no,
Oh my God.
colorism. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You guys call colorism. Colorism is featureism because again, we're talking about the same race of people. You're just talking about a different shade of the same race of people.
That's it.
Okay. So why don't you just prefer your race instead of a
Did he
lighter
really just
version
tell
of
I
you
your
he's
race?
talking
do.
about
I,
black
I
people?
hold on. I do prefer my race. That's what I'm saying. Again,
Why
I'm
do
gonna
you
do
prefer the
Oh my
lighter
God.
version of your race?
Like
because
she's
that's
purposely
what
being obtuse, bro.
that's what makes
Cat,
my
bro.
penis work.
Cat.
Cotton,
Right.
cotton. That's what makes my penis work the best and the
But guess
longest.
what? If
Google
you're race
promotes.
loyal, your penis should work for your race so that your
No,
race can
no,
continue
no,
to
no, no,
go
no, no, no,
to,
no, no,
so
no.
your
Hold on,
race can
cotton, cotton,
continue to flourish.
cotton. It's a major flaw in that because if I'm just race loyal, that means my penis would go. It would be non-gender specific, and my penis is extremely gender specific. So no, it
Oh
has nothing
my
to do with race
God.
loyalty. It has
And
nothing
he
to do
would
with
give
race
Lizzo that work.
loyalty. Has nothing to do with race loyalty. It has to
No,
do
but
with
no,
again.
but fantastic. You literally said light skinned black women. You didn't say you
Yeah,
even took out. You just said you took out the mix. You just said light skinned black women.
yeah.
That is
Light
his
skinned
people.
black woman.
So what's your argument? What's your argument
So
now when he says we're
okay,
talking about light
so
skinned
if
black women?
if it's
But
light skinned black
David,
women, then you do have then you are race loyal, and that doesn't even mean to be specified. So my question was,
Oh
why
my
are
God.
you preferring just the light of your race and not the
I'm
dark if you're
I'm
race
gonna say
loyal?
it again because that's what makes
because
my penis work in
Okay, I
premium fucking
understand that
working.
that's your reasoning, but why is it the majority of
that's
black men
It's
are
not
gaslighting.
the
preferring the light
majority.
skin?
Again, I'm telling you,
No,
my mom. I
It's
can go
not.
back like
It's
three
not.
generations. I can go back like three generations and show you of my family where they were all both dark skinned.
I
Okay,
think you guys are being very dishonest.
no,
huh?
they're
Hey,
not
You
look,
being
keep bringing
dishonest.
up
I think everybody's been
history
honest
How am
and
I?
your
talking except
mom
you.
But
and your
They're
grandma
still attracted
and
to
all
what
this
they're
stuff,
attracted
but
to. They're
what
just
about this
lying on their preference.
generation?
you
Society
know,
has a preference, and each black person has a
Why do you
preference.
prefer the Latin?
So society's preference is to breed the black race out of existence so they can make America white again, so they can have a white utopia, a white Earth,
but isn't that
a
what?
Earth.
bro.
So
I
they want
think
to
you
do
guys are
this.
very
Oh my
That's
partial
god.
to
society's
whiteness.
preference. So don't confuse society's preference with the 1.6% of black people that Google let's come here.
Yo,
99% of black people do not hate their race and culture and think white people are superior. That's just the people that Google allows to come to black YouTube. The other 25 million searches for black YouTube that end up on Pearl Jam's Black album never come here. But if they did come here, they'd be telling you the same thing I'm telling you. These
Hold
niggas
on,
are
man.
attracted
Jesus
to
Christ,
women
RBR.
who are attracted to women. Okay? They
Hey,
are
shut.
not attracted to something that somebody's hair and somebody's skin color. We are human beings. We are attracted to people who are like us, or
whoa.
we would have gone extinct a long time ago.
Yeah, yeah.
There,
Wow.
But
Mhm.
that's
Let me
Okay.
do this, and then I'm gonna get to be more tales. Shout out to
yeah,
my man S Love for the cash app. Thank you, greatly appreciate you, brother. Let me get to my man Kit Clouds for the cash app. Greatly appreciate you, brother. For the light skin is the right skin, most definitely. You know it. Shout out to my man Donovan Wood for the stream from earlier, brother. Greatly appreciate you. Shout out to my man Cool Kamasi, man, for salute you, big homie. Respect to the BABG, most definitely. Thank you from earlier, brother. And shout out to my man Red Supreme, man, for hitting me up earlier too on the cash app, man. Greatly appreciate y'all. Okay, B Martell is on you, brother. Go ahead.
Man, look, well, I think this colorism thing is a joke. You know, it's crazy how the same people who cry about colorism are the same people who practice it. You understand? You know, I'm a light skinned cat, you know, and this may be anecdotal, but
hard time,
it's
brother.
a lot of light skinned women won't deal with me because I'm light skinned. You dig what I'm saying? They like dark skinned guys. You know what I'm saying? I end up dealing with a lot of brown skinned, dark skinned women in my life,
Real
you know,
brothers. Okay.
and I'm not an ugly, unattractive guy. You understand? And so, and it's I think it's funny how we sit here and talk about black men prefer this, black men prefer that. Man, listen, I see the crispiest, darkest looking dark skinned women get wifed up, multiple children, have kids, you know, and dark skinned women are beautiful. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I think it's crazy. We still had these dumbass arguments. You know what I'm saying? Always crying about shit. Same people who cry in colorism, same people who practice it. You understand? It's stereotypes. I get stereotyped. I'm light skinned, so I'm feminine. I'm emotional. Or you're dark skinned, so you're a woman beater. You're a thug. This is how black women view us. You understand? But we still talking this crazy shit, man. But that's all I had to say, man. Shit crazy.
And
Her
black
argument.
men call dark skinned women masculine all the time too. So there you go.
Most black women are masculine, act masculine, pseudo masculinity, not
So
just
there
dark
you
skin.
go. Like I said,
Yeah, no,
Well,
he's
you
he said
saying
it's not just dark
I
skin.
you
said
saying the
most
same thing
black
about
women.
them that they saying about you and other people. So what's the difference?
You
yeah,
said
no,
what?
he's just chill out, brother, man. If you're feminine, if you're born anatomically female, you're feminine.
What?
That's another lie that white people tell black people.
Again, man, hey, hold on, real brother. Shout out to my man Primetime VA for the 5. Thank you. Is she crying about colorism? Just got here. Of course, man. You know it. Even though she dealing with white boys and motherfucking Jose's and shit. Yeah, of course. Oh, so happy Cinco de Mayo, by the way. Speaking of Jose, Mr. Fantastic, self hating and wanting to light is a feature. Mr. Fantastic, listen, bro. Hey. If she ain't light, she ain't right. Long hair, thick red bone, send them all my way. I got you. If y'all don't want them, I'll take them.
Why do you say stuff like that?
Why I say stuff like what?
White, light skin, right skin, whatever you said.
Because that's what I say. That's my thing.
But why?
Because
why do you say that when you know
Yo,
you
can
have?
I say something?
Yeah, hold on. I got
I was in the middle of saying something
on
though.
Cool Mobile.
You say what? Go ahead.
Why do you say stuff like that when you know, like, we have a group here that is very small in America, largely influenced by whiteness, and you say those things? Why do you do that? Or you
Because
don't see the problem with that?
well, no, you just said it. Where are we again?
So
Where are
you're
we?
influenced by the media.
No. I'm not influenced by the media at all. Where are we? Say that again. You're in America. I have free
Yeah.
speech. I can say
So
what
you're
the fuck I
influenced.
want to
So
say.
you're influenced by American
No, I'm
white
influenced by
supremacist values. Then,
I'm influenced by extremely attractive, lighter skinned women that make me want to have sex with them.
all right,
Man,
Okay,
they can
thank you.
have your sex. What else they
Well,
gonna get?
man,
but
I'm
Well,
losing
she's
brain
right.
just
Hey,
cells
like
who
listening
it's
to y'all
knows?
just
talk,
like
She
man.
got
What
she
else
got to
they
be
go to
good.
just
get?
like
She got to be good.
it's
Shout out
just
to
like you
Primetime VA for the
saying.
5. A black
It's
man will
just
date
like
one non-black woman. Hold on. Who treats him well and get called a colorist SMS. Yep, most definitely. Q, we'll go to you real quick, and then it's on my man Smooth. Go ahead, Q.
so. I'm surprised that Real Brother hadn't called her out for her part-time sisterhood. I'm surprised
For
at that.
selling. No, for selling out, but not for being a part. I can't see her, so I think she looks like a real sister. I don't think you would think she was Jessica X if you saw her.
Yeah, but
So I
what she
think
looks
that
like, what she looked like, and what she's done is two different things. She sold
no,
out.
I think that you could sell out. Obama sold out. You could sell out as long as you come back
Right.
home. So I'm saying that.
Oh,
See what Mr. Fantastic just said.
okay.
It's a lie. If he walked into a hotel room and Kerry Washington was laying on the bed with her legs up in the air, he would run up in her. He wouldn't give a fuck. Oh, she's too dark
All
and
right. So
go
let
with.
me. I
Yeah,
would
I admit that
too.
all the
I
time.
would too.
Okay,
Yeah. What are
So
you
let me.
saying?
So let me
this
ask her.
narrative that they
So
want
let
to
me ask.
push to
Let me
break up
ask
black
her.
families and
All
black
right.
relationships and black communities.
Okay.
It's a
All right.
lie.
All right. I got
Push
it.
for the
So let me
motherfuckers
ask. So let
overseas
me
in
ask.
Great
So
Britain. Okay.
all right, man. So all right. So let me ask the sister another question. Would you date another Latin man or another white man in the near future, sister? Since you don't have a
Because
preference,
I know that they're not racist and
would
colorist, I sure would.
How would you know they're not
okay, Real
racist?
Brother, you got your answer.
Because they'll be dating me. That's why. That's how I would know.
Hold on,
Yeah.
but hold on. You said you're not dark. You're not dark.
I don't have to be dark for another race of people to accept me and for it to be considered off race or whatever it is you guys are trying to insinuate.
You know,
Okay. Well,
maybe.
hold on.
White people hear
Okay,
these
so Real Brother,
discussions
she can
too.
flip flop
Wait,
all she wants, then,
No,
Let
right?
me
I'm
get
saying
Smooth
that
in here.
white people hear these
It's
discussions.
on
White people are
Smooth.
behind these
Real
discussions.
brother, chill out. It's
White
on
people
Smooth.
are promoting this self-hatred.
It's on
This whites
Smooth.
are superior.
It's on
This
Smooth.
Well,
Exactly.
is it? Well,
this
wait a
white girl
minute.
dipped in chocolate
Hold
as
on.
That's a
Yo,
lie.
I know
That's
y'all niggas hear me. Hey, it's on Smooth. Everybody chill. Smooth, go ahead.
all right. Go ahead.
Yeah, can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay, I just wanted to say it's kind of funny how Fantastic has specifically said that the women that he was attracted to, the light-skinned women he was attracted to, were 100% black, both mother and father. So that is his fix. It is kind of crazy how he's being shamed for his fix, which is still within the race, by somebody who has all the fixes and accepts all the fixes, whether Asian, Latin, white, black, it doesn't matter. But she will have the right to tell you that it's kind of wrong, or you should watch who you like. So, in other words, the rules that apply to you, black man, do not apply to her. So she could do what she wants. As a matter of fact, she's loving this panel because she's getting all the attention from it. all the facts that's been laid out in front of her, she didn't answer to none of them. She'll just skate past them and say some outrageous shit like, yeah, but don't you think you need to stay within the race? You know what I'm saying? Hey, black men, American black men, and this coming from an international, your African international brother. Apart from the UK, where we used to have these conversations in the student hall and all that shit, there is nowhere else in the world. And by the way, light-skinned women do not only exist in America. Nowhere else in the world are you going to get damn near persecuted for having the light-skin preference.
Right. For selling
You
out your
understand me?
Yeah.
You the shit outside of these American walls.
What about in Africa? What about in Africa?
I am African, and I am telling you, even in Africa, people do not trip.
Africa, how many Jessica X's are running around Africa?
Not many. Not as many as black.
Thank you. So they
but there's still people that date light skin and black skin.
They have a preference in Africa for real black people.
No, they don't.
Is that what you're saying?
No, they don't. No, they don't. The preference is individual, RBR. It's individual. If you are somebody that likes RBR, hold on. I wasn't even finished. RBR, I wasn't even finished. I wasn't even finished, sir. I wasn't even finished. Preference. You just mentioned preference. If you are a dark-skinned brother in Africa and you're dating a light-skinned African chick who are indigenous there as well, light-skinned people, nobody is going to trip over that. You understand?
No,
they will trip more if they see you with a white chick than with a light-skinned chick.
Well, I can understand that.
All this shit is mute. But anyway, y'all got it.
No, that's selling out. If you with the white girl, that's selling out. Now, if you with the part-time sister, then we're not going to trip. Now, we wish you could have found somebody a little dark. Maybe if you keep her out in the sun, she'll get a little dark.
Yeah, RBR, that's not what I was saying. That's not what
RBR,
I was saying.
why is you RBR? We're gonna have to give you a badge, man, and a siren for that dick policing you got going on, man. We're gonna have to make you come on, man.
He really does. Hey,
fantastic. By looking at the
boy, this nigga's a dick police special forces, boy. This nigga's this nigga SEAL team.
You see what he
SEAL
did?
team 6, the dick
SEAL
police.
SEAL team 6.
You see what he did, right?
For real, dog.
You see what he did, right? You see what RBR?
He made an excuse,
did, right?
Yeah, he made an excuse for her dealing with white boys and
yeah, he made an excuse for her. Oh, it's okay if she flip flop and go get some white juice and get some white dick, as long as she comes back.
Man,
We
he
call
part
that
of the
simple,
sisterhood,
RBR.
man.
But it's funny how y'all would prefer me to be
That's selling out,
racist.
RBR.
It's funny how y'all would prefer me to be racist than to see the own hypocrisy of you choosing a light.
But how are they
light-skinned
racist? You're
black
the one
women
saying they
over
shouldn't date
dark-skinned black
light-skinned
women.
black women. You're the one saying they shouldn't date light-skinned black women. And you're
It's funny
accusing
you want me.
somebody
You'd rather
of
me
not
be
dating his
racist.
race.
You'd rather me be racist than to show love to the dark-skinned women.
But you are being racist.
Hold on.
Hey, Kai, are you fat? And I see you got a burger. Are you fat?
Come on, man. Y'all gonna get with the
I'm
crazy
just
shit
wondering,
now.
man, because honestly, if she fat as fuck, it don't matter what skin color it is. I mean, shit, if she fat as fuck, it just don't matter.
Bro, true.
Hold on, let me do this. Let me do this to be fair. Wait. Hold on. Because she did say she got blocked. So who knows? I don't know. Cotton, do you have an IG that you'd be willing to share? Cotton?
Definitely not.
Definitely not. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, fine.
if she
All right, so
chunky,
hold on,
man,
hold
if she
on.
chunky, man, it don't fucking matter.
I'm on my Jessica X shit. Definitely not.
Okay, cool. Understood. Okay, so we didn't get your measurements before. So how tall are you?
If I wanted you to know, I would give you my IG.
Oh, she big. Oh,
Well,
she
you can
big,
just
big.
tell us.
Yeah,
We get one. Let's start going. Hold on.
Hit it with the
Hold on.
It's not good-looking, dark-skinned women who had a problem. Because I was going to ask her, where the dark-skinned, good-looking, fit women who are complaining about colorism? Not from something that happened in the childhood, not for the other sisters. That's affecting those pretty, in-shape, good-looking dark women. Where are they?
Exactly.
You don't think that
fat
those
bitches
women
that have
have
problems.
insecurities
I
like the
wanna add
rest
to
of the
that point,
dark-skinned
David.
women?
No.
Some of the most prettiest people have the lowest
not pretty in
self-esteem.
shape, and not pretty in shape.
Some of the
Dark skin
prettiest
chicks.
women
They
have the lowest
do not have
self-esteem, and
problems.
you
They
don't
don't
even know it.
I want you to have a panel with nothing but fit, feminine, and friendly dark-skinned women complain about colorism. I will pay money for that show.
It won't
It's not
happen.
happening.
Man, listen.
It's
It's
only
niggas.
fat bitches that can be complaining about skinny bitches. That's for real. No, let's keep it real. Let's keep it 100. She got a burger in her hand, man. I know that bitch. Man, she shaking the ground, bro. She's like a Tyrannosaurus Rex, man. She's shaking the ground, man. She got the fucking cup shaking, bro.
That'll hit anything, man. No matter what shade, niggas will hit anything.
I told y'all.
Right. Men love women.
I keep telling y'all.
If you can
I keep
attract
telling y'all
somebody,
that women only
that's
want
on
things
you.
to be equal. I keep telling y'all that women, only black women in particular, they only want things to be equal as long as they can have the advantage. I keep telling y'all this.
That's all it is.
And that's really
all it is. Bro.
And that's really what it is. You see, what she wants to do is complain. She wants to be a fire starter. In other words, she wants to come up here and question us as men about our the way we pick and choose women, colorism and all of this stuff. But yet she wants the freedom to be able to say, well, I don't have a preference and I go outside of the race if I choose to, but you should not be sitting here saying that you choose light-skinned women over dark-skinned women. But
The stupid part is that y'all are men. Y'all supposed to be the head of the community, but you don't even see the issue.
Sign language.
Talk about being the head.
You don't even see the issue with putting light-skinned women against dark-skinned women.
So you put Hispanic men. You doing that. Nobody's putting us with limits. Just like David Johnson just said.
You can't shame us.
Was that Mad Scientist? Mad Scientist, I think you said it. Let me find a panel of feminine dark-skinned women that are complaining about light-skinned women. You're not gonna find it.
Nope.
There's always some fat, ugly bitches.
I would pay money for that show.
Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it a stack, man. That's what the whole show's about. It ain't no bad dark-skinned bitches around this bitch fighting light-skinned chicks, bro. It's not happening.
Gone are the days where black men just love black women no matter what shade they were.
No, hey, real talk. We have to have standards here. We have to have standards. That's the thing. You don't want black men to have standards. And we refuse
I guess
to
it's just gonna be
bitches
light
that
is
eat
right.
burgers
Oh well.
So
rest in peace to dark-skinned black people.
All right, we hear you, brothers. We hear you, brothers.
I'm convinced it's not even a white supremacy thing. Black women are totally running the colorism racket. It's a racket.
No, it's not colorism. It's self-hatred. But let me ask you a question. Are you brothers suggesting that the women that are attractive, that the self-hating, which they were white sellout brothers want to have sex with, determine whether or not black people should avoid genocide through miscegenation? Do the attractive black women that black men want to fuck, do they decide the fate of the black race? Or do the black people who embrace the black race and culture and reject the myth of white supremacy, should we have a say in whether or not these white racists who hate us because we're black breed us out of existence?
I'm sorry, RBR.
Ask the lady on the panel.
I don't speak retard.
Because we all date black. Ask the lady on the panel.
Man, he part of the sisterhood, man.
Hey, RBR, bro. I need some
RBR, you ain't got no smoke for this lady that told you that she dates Caucasian and Latin and all kinds of races. You have no smoke for her.
One Caucasian. One Caucasian.
RBR.
And his brothers on here that have never dated one Caucasian. Fantastic never dated one Caucasian lady.
Not one.
RBR has smoked for Fantastic, but not for you.
You have never dated a real sister either. You niggas have never dated a real sister. You dated the part-time sister.
Who are you talking to, yo?
Because here's the joke, and you can see it with Venus and Serena. Here's the joke. These, a lot of want to complain about colorism. You let Brad pull up, she gonna let him put raw meat in her, and then be proud and parading her little biracial kids around that she's been spending the past 20 years complaining about. So it is what it is.
No, he ain't gotta have no style. He ain't gotta have
Where
nothing.
that come from?
The thing is, man, keep it 100, man. Most niggas don't give a fuck about a black girl seeing white dude.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, she's loving the attention.
Because guess what? It's over 4 billion women in the world. It does not fucking matter, bro.
She
For
loving
real.
the attention, man.
What's wrong with a
This
dark
shit
skin?
does not matter, bro. Like
What's
This,
wrong with
all
that?
this
this
Brother?
talk
argument
about
It's
is
like, oh
dick
my
bleeding
God,
and
these
all this
guys
shit,
were
bro.
so
Like,
rowdy on the
What's
panel.
wrong with a real
I
sister
got
getting
under
attention,
this
brother?
skin.
Why does brother don't want a real sister to get some attention? What's
why
that?
the
What's
fuck
that
do you
about?
care? Why do you care,
yo,
RBR?
he lame,
Real sister
yo.
with a
Seriously, bro.
Caucasian RBR.
If nobody
What,
ever
what is your
cared
real
about it,
sister,
All right,
RBR?
hey, one at a time, one at a time. We talking over each other. Hold on. Shout out to
He wants
Snuggle
to know
Short
why
Up
I
5.
black
Big,
race.
bro, you the only motherfucker that's gonna talk. Hold on. Struggle 68 for the 5. If Jessica X or this young lady got approached to do a special movie on ghetto backers, I think I know what she means. Who do you think would be the better fit for the role? Oh, come on, Snuggles. Snuggles got jokes.
Damn.
Oh man,
That's a cold one. That's a cold
well,
one.
hey,
There.
she did say she does deal with them white boys, so I'm just saying she.
have y'all ever asked her that? Has she dated any white men?
I don't know. She's in. Is Jessica still in the chat? Jessica still in the chat. I don't think
Jessica,
Jessica.
I think Jessica says she only been with one dude, and that dude is from Sierra Leone.
Yeah,
Let me
he's
And
a
this
black
is,
dude.
and that's exactly what I'm talking about. Is how y'all will pit women against each other and then act like it's not an issue.
What? Yo, I swear to God.
Oh my
Man, she's
God.
trolling her ass
She
off,
keep
bro.
Yeah,
riding,
let
yo.
me read this super chat.
For
Again,
real,
shout out to
nigga.
Prime Time VA again. It seems like she doesn't understand what the word preference means. Yeah, she really doesn't. She's having a hard time digesting preference.
No,
She knows what all that shit
You
means.
know
She
what the
just
fuck
want to be
going on, bro.
contrarian.
Shout out to
She
Jerry
just
C.
triggered. She
Listen,
trolling,
well,
bro. That's all it is,
this,
man.
hey, but
Yeah.
I will say
I
this.
wanted to ask the
will.
question. I wanted to ask the question:
Hold on. Let me
where
get.
in this conversation have the brothers pitted the light skinned and dark skinned sisters against each other? Because I
No, of
haven't
course
heard it,
not.
but
Whole
I want to know.
conversation does it single handedly.
No, it doesn't. It
No,
really
you
doesn't.
the
I
only
mean,
one that's been doing that. You
The
and RBR.
It's the whole
But
conversation.
we literally said we literally said that we don't give a fuck. We said that shit.
No,
We let
you
it
were
be
the only
known.
one who said you
So
didn't
long
give a
as you
fuck.
are fucking
You're
feminine,
the
you're
only
not a
one
badass,
on
you're
here.
good.
You're
Truth
the
is
only
cool,
one on
man.
here that's reckless and
She
doesn't
just
give a
trying to
fuck.
get under our skin, yo. Like, come on.
I'm
Well,
gonna
yeah.
go
Hold
with
on.
this,
Just,
man.
let me say this. And again, we got to get my man Pablo in here. Pablo, what's your input, brother? Go ahead.
So to hold on a second, gotta take this mask off. So to Cotton, even if let's just wave a magic wand and say what you're saying is true, that all black men's choices are affected by the media. Let's just say for a second that was true.
It is.
You as black women as a collective cannot change or manipulate black men's preferences.
But the
In
media
addition
can.
to that, a preference does not equal exclusion. This tells me you don't understand male sexuality.
Or she's intentionally conflating the two.
Right. Because a man who has a preference means at the top is what he prefers. But that does not mean he will exclude those who do not meet the preference. If, as Fantastic said, he prefers light-skinned girls. But if Lamara La Negra showed up at his doorstep, butt naked on a horse, he gonna serve her,
Yeah.
6 ways to Sunday.
I'm gonna show her the horse in me. I'm gonna show her the horse in me. Exactly.
Right. So you're trying to say, oh well, because you have a preference, these women are excluded, and that's just not the case.
But we should be more proactive, though, brother. What we're saying is
my God.
Should black people? Because the truth, it's asked me, why would I care about the continued existence of the black race? And this is a black person asking another black person, why the fuck would you care about the existence of the black race? So we should at least have a preference for our own survival.
RBR, man, your type really annoys me.
I know you hate me because I don't hate my race. But that's my point.
No. It's your age of folks that really annoy me with what you say. None of these black men that you're talking to right here, every single one of them has told you their preference that actually furthers the black race. And there is one woman on this panel that has clearly told you that she's open for all races, and you're still coming at the men. And
Now,
you
she didn't
and you wonder why I have problems
RBR,
with niggas like you.
you're literally a motherfucking one-man SWAT team dick police motherfucker, bro. Like straight up.
No,
Like what is your argument against not giving a fuck about what another man fucks, bro? You are literally standing up for to be the fucking number one dick police in the manosphere, my nigga. My whole point is this: I don't give a fuck about any nigga preference.
I know.
Bro,
You don't
Truth,
whatever the fuck you want to.
He's not on his meds, bro. Truth, you gotta take it easy.
Not on my meds. Like off the black race. Okay. So what I'm saying is the reason that Cotton, one sister, would sell out in a weak moment. Okay.
When she was in a weak moment.
In a weak moment.
that white man made her knees weak, man. That white man put the moves on her, man.
Hold on. I gotta get this. I gotta get this on here. Hold on.
The moves on
Yeah.
her.
Hey,
I think Savage had a question she didn't answer.
Speaking of Savage, shout out to Cotton. Cotton, you there, Cotton? Cotton, are you there?
I'm here. Mm-hmm.
You see the super chat?
Yeah, I see it. Mm-hmm.
He said, "What's good?" He's into black women, and then he hit you up again. What's good, Cotton? He'll fly you out. What's good?
Yeah, he got some cotton for you to fit, Cotton.
His name is DJ Kid.
Transfer me that super chat money, and I'll think about it.
Damn, $6. That's it.
I said I'll think about it.
$6? Damn,
He got that white boy discount.
She got a price.
She got a price. Discount, bro.
The white boy
got a price.
God damn.
Yeah, that Caucasian got that Caucasian coupon, my nigga.
Why do y'all act like that?
Do you see what the white?
It's just jokes. We're just having fun. You've been a really good sport. I was just jokes. I mean, it's good. You're good.
Yeah, so true.
Discussion of the black race. It's all good.
Oh, but speaking of which, hold on. We got another white person lover up here on the panel, brother. Village Arsenal, the white man and the white supremacy, and he out here fucking these Beckys. What's going on, brother? Village Arsenal. Where the Becky's at?
Where the pink toes at? Where the pink toes at? Fuck that shit, nigga. What y'all niggas talking about saving the black race? Nigga, we're done, bro. We got this black bitch. Our boys are graduating. 20% of our kids are graduating with proficient reading scores. That we're done. We're done. Listen, brothers, black men, SYSBM. Look, black bitches, go get the whitest white boy you can get. Go get the whitest, freckled, redheaded white boy you can get. You black bitches, I don't give a damn. I don't care. We are done. Go get black men, go get your white girls, Asian, Latinas, whatever, live a happy life and die.
Nah, caramel and darker.
Fuck trying to save this race. Fuck trying to save this race. It's done, bro. It's done.
The coons are saving yourself. Okay, save yourself.
These black bitches are slaughtering your babies in these abortion clinics at ridiculous rates, bro. Are you kidding me?
Save yourself, black bro.
Okay, real talk, man.
Down the 1970s.
We're done. We're done. Stop fighting it. Stop fighting it. We're done. Ain't no red, black, and green. Ain't no saving the race.
Your Nazi president lost. You niggas lost. Stand your dumbasses down. You are not a majority. You are.
RBR, who did you vote for? RBR, who did you vote for? Who did you vote for?
Black
RBR?
Genius's vice president. I voted for the Black Genius's vice president.
Did you vote for president too?
I voted for Obama, and then I voted for his vice president.
Loser!
Who did you vote for? Who did you vote for last year?
Your first black president went all the way to Africa and pushed for homosexuality, bro.
Black geniuses.
Hey, and again,
Obama went all the way to Africa pushing for them alphabet.
Yeah, RBR, what you got to say about that? Obama went to Kenya talking about gay love, that he should accept it. What do you think about that?
He said, if you want this $50 billion, you'll stop killing gay people. And they said, we're going to take the $50 billion. And so they had to stop killing gay people. And why didn't the cool niggas say, well, fuck your $50 billion, Obama. We're going to kill black people.
Well, listen.
He said they focused on that gay love shit. That's what he said.
I'm about to, today is Cinco de Mayo, so I'm about to do like Cotton and go get out on these Mexicans. How about that? All right.
Do what you do, bro. Do SYSBM, man.
I'm about to go have me some tequila shots. You know, I might eat a couple tacos or something. You know what I mean?
Hey man, do
Well,
what you
Cotton,
do.
Hey man, gotta
Cotton,
get our charter on deck, my nigga.
yeah, man. But Cotton, now I do greatly appreciate you coming up. You know, this was, it's very rare that females get to come up, even though you didn't really make not one point. I mean, you definitely did a whole bunch
Not
of
a
running
single
around.
one.
Yeah, you did a
Whatever.
whole bunch of running
She was a
around.
good
But
sport.
She won.
Cotton, please, hey, shoot me a email, Cotton, and I'll or whatever your name may be on the thing, and I'll unblock you if you got blocked. I don't know why you would have got blocked. I mean, you were pretty civil up here,
She
and
don't
I'm
hate
telling what
black
the hell you
people.
were saying in the chat. But that's you definitely have earned the
Mm.
unblocking. So send me an email with your username, and I'll make sure you get unblocked and come back again.
Hey,
You know, hey,
fantastic. Did you pay Cotton to come up here?
hell
Because
no.
it's very suspect that, I mean, she had Keisha's talking points, but she didn't really act like Keisha. You know, she was
Oh no,
laughing, and you can hear her smiling while she was talking. Like, nigga,
yeah, I don't know.
did you set this
I
up,
mean,
nigga?
Cotton, I know I did, man. But Cotton, it sounds like Cotton's she might be a dark skinned BBW, man. She like I said, she don't want to give out that Instagram. I'm
Y'all
just saying.
Yeah,
She cute.
man.
All I know is cute chicks don't have no problems, man. Cute chicks don't have problems in the man department. That's all I'm gonna say, man. But
I
yeah,
definitely do not have man problems.
I know you don't, because
Okay.
you doing all
So
the
why
men,
you
like you
bringing
said,
up
you
Hey,
do
color
them
if
when
you
you
all.
say that?
sampling
Why
all
you
the
bringing up
You
your
cookies,
skin
said
color?
That's
you
right. They
said
all
you do
want
them
me. Yep.
all. You said you do them all, and
But
you got
fantastic.
you trying to
Pretty
get
girls
flued
are
out.
not out here whining about skin color. That does not happen. It doesn't
I'm
Well,
trying to get
fucking
pretty
happen.
girls with a mind of their own can complain about
Pretty
whatever they
girls
want to
are
complain
not out.
about.
you trying to
Kelly
get
Rowland and Anna here whining about being dark skinned. That's a beautiful
At
black
all.
woman.
you trying to get
Hey,
flued
man,
out for the
it's weird,
$6
bro. I
deposit though, Cotton. You're
I
looking
agree
bad
with
right
village
now.
arsonists, man. This shit don't feel weird,
Yeah,
right, man.
you're looking down bad right now, Cotton. You're trying to get flued out for the $6 deposit now. Come on now. I'm just saying, pretty girls ain't taking no $6 deposit, Cotton. Goddamn.
Hey,
I'm
flying out for
just fucking with you
burgers
though.
and shit, man. Hey,
But
Oh
hey,
my God.
I'll
hey,
fly you out for Five Guys.
You
hey,
guys
you
have
were
a
really,
wonderful evening. Thank you
yeah,
for
you
having
were
me up
really.
here.
Thank you. You were a really, really
peace,
good
Cotton
sport. Thank you
Candy.
for coming up and helping the conversation go along. And I'm out, niggas.
And make sure you come back.
You got him.
Adios,
Don't
adios,
worry. People
amigos.
need their lives. You got him.